So, Siren, you're walking down the hall, and you almost bump into a crow man that just left one of the private studies. Minx. That's your cue.
That's you. It's you. Well, maybe I can do it this way. Should be really weird.
Minx?
I don't know if I'm starting it off in that case. Thanks. I think she did she fall asleep? Or is her stuff acting up again? Nope, she just DC'd. Hold on.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, now we can. So,
Oh, I guess I just go back to
speak, so hold your phone closer, or microphone, while you speak, because I think you're cutting it in and out.
yeah, hang on. I'm about to get off it.
Well, I mean, this will also give me a little bit of time to fix what's going on my end as well.
Okay.
So, if you want to switch it over to Zraxes or Mahkah.
Okay, so Xeraxes.
Yes.
Actually, I can do a bit of this, a bit with him. So, Xeraxes, when you were looking and when you read about ancient dragon in the dragon section of the bestiary, you came across a few. You saw the entries of a few other creatures that were affiliated with dragons. One of which being a behir.
A Bahir.
Yes, the behir.
Okay.
So it's not exactly. It's not. It sounds familiar to you, but you do not exactly know what it is. You've heard it mentioned before at least once.
Okay. So I expect that I'll probably read more a little bit about what they are.
So that's your choice.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So you learn that they are dragon. They were creations of ancient giants to combat dragons. As a result, they are a species very hateful of dragons, but also all things dragons. So they have a continuous resentment of dragonborns as well.
Oh, delightful.
Yes, they go the full distance. It has been rumored that a few of them have been spotted around Rymek.
Well, I can say Zeraxes is very pleased about that.
They are known to devour whatever they find. Alive.
Wait, what did you find? What did you find?
And whole. The Behir.
A Bahir?
Not a Behir, but he read on a book about a Behir. Surprising, I know.
I know Zeraxes reading a book, just...
Okay.
Heresy.
Okay. Is there anything else in the book about them?
Is there anything else that you'd particularly like to know? Because there's not anything I can think of on the top of my head.
Anything relating to weaknesses? Something that they might be.
They are impervious to lightning. You know that.
Okay. Well.
They are incredibly fast at climbing as well.
Okay.
There's no visible weaknesses. None that are known.
Okay. And that's okay. So, I guess Rexes would be pretty content with what he knows about them now, since he can't find anything else about them. And
Alright.
to him, just them being familiar isn't grounds to do like an extensive research about it.
I must know everything now.
It's definitely not worth it to him to read more about something that he may or may not actually fight. So he's...
That snicker did not reassure me.
Well, of course it didn't.
I'm the DM.
Case in point.
I'm DM.
Yeah, so... he'll probably... Protectors will probably put away the book about now. What are the other books... is there any other books on the shelf with the bestiary that might draw my attention?
There's dragons, drakes, kobolds, in fact, despite them having to believed to have gone extinct years and years and years ago.
That is curious. I'll pick up that one.
Okay, a moment.
Okay.
Shut up. Okay, so let me pull up something for this. It's a long time since I have to pull out the monster's manual.
Well, that's what the thing is for. The information panel is for.
Take me to the kobolds. Here we go. The cabal of kobolds. Okay, so
There we go, much better.
So they are. So of course you already can tell based off of when you had seen them, just sort of dragon breed creatures. They tend to inhabit dragons' lairs when they can, but the dragons themselves might rule it more of an infestation.
I'm sure they do.
So they are egg-laying creatures. They mature quickly and can live to be rather old, over a century old. They grow to maturity quicker than dragonborns, in fact.
Huh.
However, they are physically rather weak, making them very susceptible to predators. This had been observed when the Draco first appeared in Rymek.
Okay.
While they are small, they are very cunning and often very devious. They tend to make traps, and some of them have been observed to have wings.
Ooh. I'll look back at my wings after reading that.
Dragon's wings. Anyways. It had been observed that they typically were very very loyal to dragons whenever possible, but not so much towards Dragonborn.
Was there any books about Dragonborns on the shelf?
Yes.
Can I grab one of those?
So you do. There's not much that you don't already know, however.
I recognize that. I just, if I can get a little bit more history about.
So Dragonborns had been created. Let's see. So they had been created to combine the best features of human races, of the human races, and the best features of the dragon race by a benevolent benefactor, creating the Dragonborn, which reach maturity quicker, are stronger, and slightly more charismatic. Some of the what's the word? Most of the dragons regard them as lesser, and that the only beneficial. It's even the greatest strength of a humanoid is weakness. So they see so a great deal of dragons, or at least at the time when the book had been written, had seen Dragonborns as a tainted, corrupted, weakened race.
Well, of course was that the chromatic dragons only, or the metallic dragons thought that too, or?
It just says dragons.
Okay.
It does not specify further.
Alright, I'll put that book down and I'll go try to find somebody, probably Mahkah. I'll go try to track down Mahkah.
Alright.
So you run into Mahkah. Mahkah, where would you be during this time?
When I had left, I had just said that I was continuing to fix and get all of the crystal, but then again, I don't know the culmination of the choices made by Franz and
Don't worry.
Calypso.
They didn't get into oh wait, no. So you'd probably be at the ship. So you learned that Franz managed to convince Calypso that to bring the crystals on board, on the reasoning that they were no more dangerous than the gunpowder for her cannons.
Okay. What?
Xerxes, I'm pretty sure you'd go to the crystals first and then try to search for Mahkah along the coast?
Yeah, I was with him when he was pulling up the crystals, and then we separated ways. I went to the library and he went to the ship, so I assume that he'll probably be on the ship, and I'll go check for him there first.
Alright, so Mahkah, you see Xerxes as you're getting off of the docks, and Xerxes, you see Mahkah, he's getting off the docks.
Wait, I see.
Yeah, I think we both see each other.
Yes.
So I'm walking down the docks, or I'm walking up to the docks?
Down from them.
Okay, so I just like to drop out like the first part of the things I picked up.
We could be moving the crystals over.
Yeah, so I'll be moving the crystals from where I'd picked them up around I'd been swimming around on the outskirts of going around the island in a circle clockwise.
Okay.
And I've been picking up a bunch of the crystals and depositing them along the shore in piles, and so I'll be picking up all those piles.
Alright. some of them, are dripping
Yeah,
themselves.
dripping is in what I remember from when I had picked up the small shard and it dripped.
Yes,
It's
that.
okay.
Some of them are dripping. It's
Can
not
I-
natural.
Can I deduce? Because there's only a few of them. It's not all of them, right?
It's not all of them. It's a good
Can I
number
tell?
of them.
Can I tell or deduce what might be causing those ones specifically, and not all the ones to do it? Like, can I see
No.
like what can do? No. Okay.
No, I'm not gonna lead you on. Well, I'm just gonna say no. There's nothing.
Okay. Well, the ones that are dripping, I'll have to maybe separate them, or I'll have to pick them out to figure out what to do with them, because I don't want them to be just
A problem.
a problem. Yes. So I'll have to bottle them up or something. I mean, we're gonna bottle up all of these things, but I'm gonna bottle them up separately. So okay, I'm gonna start gathering them.
Okay, so Xeraxes, you see Mahkah as he's coming back, just having deposited crystal before the docks.
Okay. I'll go up to him and ask if he needs any help.
You can roleplay that. Say, hey, you need help.
Hey,
Hello?
hey, you need
Okay.
any help?
Yeah. Yes, thank you. I've made small piles on the edge of the coast along the shore. I'll just be picking them up, and you can just help me.
Okay. So I'll help him lug the piles around.
Okay. Did you mention anything? Just
I'll tell him about while we're working. I'll tell him about in the library I read a lot about dragons, and I think I have some new ideas about how to defeat the one over in the fire or the Molten Isles. And I also read some stuff about kobolds and my species, the Dragonborn, and about some other creatures. Reading is kind of fun.
So Mahkah.
Mm. So we're just gonna be picking up a couple of
No, he was just explaining.
I was just explaining stuff to you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was waiting for you to say something after the first sentence, and then I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just go on to the next thing, and I guess.
Oh, okay,
I'll
I'm
go on
trying
to
to
the next
fix
thing.
I'm hearing a problem with hearing because it's not entirely keeping me in line with what you guys are saying. That's why I'm trying to fix it.
I was just,
I thought you were just describing what we were doing. That's why.
no, I was just telling you about what I read in the books in the library.
Oh right. Okay. So you have your wings out, right? You can't just like retract them.
Well, it's not like I can just like grow them
He has
out
them.
every single time.
He has them folded against his back.
Yeah, they're like folded
Oh,
against my
okay.
back. Like they're wings. I mean, it's not like I can just like
Oh, okay.
grow them out at will.
And
I could help you with that. No.
It's like, please no, I don't want an Easter.
All
No.
right. So Carl would so he would inquire. This is the first time you've read about such things.
It's the first time I've read. Period.
DM, please help me now. I'm confused.
I don't.
Wait, actually, wait. This brings up a very important question. Oh wait, no, you said every.
Well, the first time
wait, hold
the
on.
first time I've read out of well, when it wasn't a necessity. Yeah, it's the first time I've read out of
Okay.
choice.
Oh god, thank God D&D just allows us to be like, well, you're fluent in common, which means you're allowed to understand, read, and write perfectly fine. I'm like, how am I a turtle man from a far off area? How can I read the language of this continent like I don't care. Whatever.
Actually, correct.
I can actually understand it. And then Mr. Action appears like, this is my first time reading. I'm like, I just got here and I'm fluent in your language. How? Explain.
No,
No.
it's Mahkah's like, hello, peoples. I know your people speak.
And I have come from far away, far off land.
Don't
And then
ask
Drax is
how.
like,
I'll
and then
have
Drax is just like, I just read for the first time. And everyone just looks at him and it's like,
Yeah, I just read like some like really ancient dead dialect like flawlessly, and I'm just like, I just read for the first time, and they're like, what the hell? How the fuck do you do that?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
It's like wait, how do I what?
All right, so go on.
Yeah, so I was basically saying like I read about dragons, and I know a little bit more about how they work, and that might give us an edge over the dragon in the Molten Isles. And
oh wait, no, I saw the dragon. Never mind. I'm like, do I
Yeah.
make an intelligence check to figure out what the hell a dragon is? Never mind. I've seen them 3 times already.
yeah,
So I'm like, okay. I give you a little bit of a side look when I'm picking them up. When you say, well, just because I have some aspects of a dragon means we know all about how to fight a dragon. I'm like, sure. I'm a bit skeptical. I don't say this out loud though.
okay. And then I'll tell him about the stuff that I've read about kobolds and
So you know that the kobolds. So he tells you the kobolds had once been a race that populated the main continent, but as Zaraxis informs you, that's they were hunted out of existence on the main continent.
Why? I don't understand.
Drekos.
But why though?
because
Because Drekos aren't.
they taste like
Because
chicken.
Drekos aren't. Yes, but Drekos aren't literally everywhere. They're only in certain locations.
No, but they primarily populated Rhymek. That's primarily where they were. Everywhere else,
No, but that doesn't make logical sense. If the primary living space for
it's
The
where the
kobolds.
dragons be.
yes, okay, but why wouldn't the kobolds go
Dragons be
this-
here.
God, Michael, that doesn't make logical sense from an ecological standpoint.
Hey, Austin Butworm.
Dragons be here. No more questions.
Yes, I know. It's not what I'm asking.
No more questions. Only dreams now.
My dreams are composed of questions, Michael.
Then
No,
no,
No, not a dream.
then no dreams for you.
Sounds about right. So,
He learned about the kobolds. So he tells you that it's the things about the kobolds.
How?
John. Okay.
So I now know this about kobolds.
Yes.
Okay. So I perk up a little bit because I get to now know more about the other kobolds that are staying with. They're staying with.
they were staying with Avalon.
Oh
Oh,
no! Wait, they were staying with.
No,
No, they were staying with the inventor.
Oh,
we put him in
Daedalus.
Troms. We put him in
Yes.
Troms.
Daedalus is in
Have you
Trons.
forgotten? They're with Daedalus now.
Yeah,
I guess
that
I
makes
have.
sense. Yeah, because the one.
Okay.
Yeah, he gave us gifts about them. Remember?
Yeah,
About the stuff
like they
that
were
they
working
made.
with him,
Okay.
so they would be living near him most likely.
Okay, that's right. Now I remember it. I thought they were still with Avalon because I think we did leave him with Avalon at one point.
No.
Oh, we didn't. Okay, I was like then.
So Kuma, do you walk out? So you walk out of the study, and so the Triton nearly bumps into you, but walks off rather quickly.
I say, oh my apologies quickly before she goes out of earshot, and continue walking back to the boat.
Okay, so you see, so after Mahkah and Zaraxis talk a bit more, then Kuma will arrive. So as you learn about the kobolds, and you got to learn about that. Xerxes, the origins of Dragonborn. So mystical, so spooky.
Okay. I'll also tell him that.
You can say it again.
No, I'm just declaring what I'm talking about before I actually start talking, so that way it's not like I just start talking randomly about something without giving at least a link
context.
to how. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So, like, after... I'll also tell him that I picked up a book about, a book about Dragonborns, just in case I've learned something else about my culture, I'll just go straight from third to first person here. About my culture that I didn't already know, and we were originally created by a generous benefactor as basically a bridge between the best of the dragons and the best of the human races, well, the humanoid races. So they were kind of pulling the best of everything. But to dragons, all humanoid races were inferior, and so we were hated by and enslaved by the dragons. And Michael, did you say anything about like coming out of enslavement from them or anything about that? I don't remember.
Some of them tried to dominate the race.
Okay, so some of the dragons tried to dominate the dragonborn races, but others chose not to. So that's where dragonborns came from originally. We weren't, I guess, natural to the world.
Mahkah?
That's the best response I've ever heard in my life.
Hello?
Hey,
Mahkah?
Now it's fixed. Okay. Okay. What did I miss?
Oh my god!
I'm trying to fix my thing. There's a problem with my speakers. I'm trying to listen.
Okay. Short version. He's not normal. He's not natural from this world. That's all he said.
He
himself?
No, dragonborn race in
Okay,
general.
I'm gonna summarize it. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes. It just sometimes you guys make this sound, and then all of a sudden it makes this brrrr sound, and I have to fix the computer
So,
with Discord.
please don't do that.
Please, no, we're gonna have...
Yes.
That's weird.
So dragons, our dragonborn race as a whole is not native to this land.
It is not native to this land. They were creation by a benefactor whose name has been lost to time.
Okay.
They were created using the best attributes of both the humanoid races and the dragons, resulting in increased strength and a better charisma than most others. What else is there? They are still a rather old race. They've been around for millennia at a time.
Okay. Can I? How does Xerxes look when he's describing this to me? Does he look like anxious? Does he look as if it's something he's either ashamed of, or is he intrigued by it, or something? Like how can I interpret his
Xerxes knew that his ancestors were enslaved by dragons, and knows that's where he came from. He didn't know that they were created by a benefactor trying to make something good, and so he will have been pleased that that his race wasn't created for the purpose of
Dragons.
just being dragon slaves. Their race was actually created for something good. And
So I guess a bit relieved.
yeah, well, yeah, relieved and kind of excited to share that he wasn't created to be enslaved by dragons. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's just excited to
I
share
am
that
not
that's
a
not.
servant
Yeah.
race.
Even though technically I'm just fucking stronger than everything else here, but that's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
I'm
literally
the
just
strongest goddamn servant you'll ever find, you bastards.
That's probably why I'm so strong.
No, but okay. So Mahkah will nod at this and say something along the lines of, you needn't worry over what brought you into this world. We were all born into it, so we were all a part of nature, whether you came from before or however your kind came to be. You are no different than myself or anyone. And is Akuma around, or is anyone else around?
Oh,
'Cause he
Kuma
came in-
arrives just as Xeraxes announces that.
Oh well, then I would have waved a hand to even to Mahkah or even to Akuma. I'd be like, or him, or Mars race. We all live in this world.
Akuma like perks his head up and is just like, I heard you talking about me. He gives like that. He gives
Okay.
he gives you like that, like wide-eyed bird look.
Moment.
What
I have a
wide-eyed
picture
bird
for
look
this.
is this?
I have a picture for this. Moment.
I have a picture. Why?
Here we go.
Yep, that's the exact one. That's the exact one. He's just like, I heard you talking about me.
There you go, Mahkah. You see it?
Yeah.
Xeraxes is a little angry, and it's like, why does everything have to be about you?
Oh.
I look over to Zach and I say, I'm just making a joke.
Now Akuma's a little scared. See a couple pellets falling from underneath his robe.
We didn't need that.
So I look over to.
But we have it.
I look over to Zraxis and Mahkah and I'm like, so what have y'all been doing?
I gesture to what is in my hand and what we're picking up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you see a giant chunk of blue crystal that's color coalesces slightly to teal and is glowing.
Akuma slightly jumps back, a little bit nervous about
So you've
you
been
two
sitting here
handling
talking
it.
for us for a couple of seconds here, and you just now notice what we have in our hands.
Yep.
That is
Not a very
how is your
perceptive wizard.
His perception is like 8 or 7 or something to that. Like,
How
yeah,
is
really
your perception this low?
It's a 2.
the
okay?
Birdman.
My perception is -1. Okay, so just give me a break. I have a really, really bad case of tunnel vision.
But no, Akuma slightly jumps back, a little bit nervous about it, and he says, "So y'all are handling that carefully, right?"
Did you see what I sent you, Michael?
A moment.
Oh, I forgot about something.
I'm saying that in complete jest, by the way, just so you know. So no, I'm not doing it. I'm asking as a joke what would happen.
Oh God. Oh,
Unless we could be like, I'm going to like put a time stop in this and be like, we do it for like a minute just to see what happens, but then like undo it. That's the only way I'm gonna do this, Michael.
That's you don't know. You don't know.
Okay, then no, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it. Okay, so
He's just gonna throw it to me, and I'm just gonna flip out.
no, I wanted to know what happens if a being
Akuma, eat it.
consumed the power from the crystal, like literally ate the crystal. What would happen? And Michael's like, do it, and I'm like, no, not unless I know it either A, won't kill me, or B, if we can just rewind time for 5 minutes after we do this.
You know that the crystal is benign.
That slightly tempts me to eat
I
it.
don't believe it.
That slightly tempts me to eat like a small piece of it.
Shut
it.
no.
Do
No.
it.
No. I was
Akuma,
doing this
make a wisdom
jokingly.
saving throw.
I never said that I was actually doing it.
Make a wisdom saving throw. No, Mahkah, make a wisdom saving throw.
Fine,
Okay, so
fine.
A 14.
I was technically doing this out of fucking jest and out of fucking reality, but fine. I'll still make it in character.
Yes.
So, I don't want it, but
I don't want to do this.
shouldn't it technically go to me since I'm the one that found it and y'all technically did
Yes,
promise?
I gave back the old one that you have.
No, he's holding
you
the
said-
whole new
But then you
No.
said I don't want
Yeah.
it anymore. You
Oh.
literally said to my character, I don't want it anymore, so I'm still holding on to it if you want it back. You said wisdom saving throw?
I don't.
Yes.
+3 to that.
Oh no.
Who rolled
Okay.
a D? 10,000. What idiot did that?
It's a
Um,
D 10,000, okay? And don't judge
She
me.
said 10,000.
Oh, I thought
Why?
she said 1,000.
Oh, wait,
I
don't I have
rolled it
advantage?
because
No, I don't.
Why not?
pretty
Dumbass.
much.
Okay,
Oh, shit,
so
hurts my feelings.
nothing happens. Nothing happens.
So we take a bite out of it and nothing happens.
No!
No.
You took
No.
a bite out of the. You took a bite out of the crystal.
No, I didn't.
You
I-
should.
Why are you tempting me to do this? I look to Mahkah and I say, hey, can I take a look at one of those very quickly? I just want to check something with it.
I looked to you. What do you mean?
I want to examine it a little bit more in depth. I did a little bit of research. I did a little bit of a, I guess you could say, examination on it whenever Zim brought me a small fragment that she was holding on to. I just want to take a little bit more of a look at it, see, maybe I can see how much I can subject it to in a concentrated environment, if you will.
Or I hand over
Don't.
one
I-
shard.
Okay, so
how big of a
so-
shard? I do need to know this.
A centimeter.
Okay.
Okay, so Zim, you. So I'm gonna say you're
You're cutting
On
out
this
the line like horribly.
okay. So, Zim,
Yes.
you see. So you walk up on this scene. So just Mahkah holding a giant freaking collection of this crystal, and handing Akuma a very small shard of it. As
Why?
Raxus is standing there.
What's Akuma doing with it? He's already looked at one before. I asked.
What was she close enough to hear what I said?
If I was, then I would be freaking out right now.
No.
Perception
Right
check.
now.
And why would you be freaking out?
Because
Just
you're the
doing-
dumbass of the group.
Perception check, Zim.
Because if I heard that you were
Zim, perception.
Zim, make a
check.
perception check.
Oh, sorry, I did not hear you. Cut out.
That's obvious. Check, please.
Yes, her. Never mind. Perception.
No,
Nope.
no, you do not hear that Akuma had to ask for it. You just see Mahkah handing a small shard of it to Akuma. You do not know why he is.
Holy
You just know that he is. So,
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Knowing that Akuma is the dumbass of the group, I decide to go and get it from him. Should I roll athletics or acrobatics?
Akuma, first roll perception. Oh, so you have your back to her.
I know nothing.
You do not know that she's there. So,
Sleight
make
of
a
hand.
sleight of hand check.
I'm holding it in my hands.
Okay, Akuma, dex save. At disadvantage. Oh my
My God.
god.
Did you
So-
did you crit fail?
Oh, no, I didn't. I've been doing this all day.
So
You have
Zim,
been doing this all day.
Zim got an 8. Akuma got a 7.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So Zim runs up, jumps and
jumps at his
snatches
hand.
and just snatches the crystal out of his hand. And I assume runs off.
I look at Zim with a fury in my eyes after remembering what she did earlier.
I'm incredibly sorry, but it is a well-known fact that you are the dumbass of the group, and I don't necessarily think that trusting you with things that could explode.
Well, coming from the fact that you came to me to examine it originally,
I understand that, but
if anyone
I
has
think it was either you or Franz at the time.
if anyone has any idea as to how it works, how it could actually benefit us, if we can, no, I look at Zim. I say, if there's anyone that can maybe have any clue as to figure out what this is, how it works, and if we can use it to our advantage, it would more than likely be me or someone in Troms that I can get in contact with.
Then get into contact with them, then maybe you can touch them.
No, I'm going to examine it first.
You've already examined.
Thraxes will roll his eyes and mutter "children," and he'll turn around and take the crystals he was carrying over to where we were putting them.
You've already
So
examined.
they're just having this conversation in front of us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll an acrobatics and chuck it over the side of the boat.
That would be strength.
Right?
Strength checks, just flat strength. No, athletics.
Good.
Athletics,
my
not
God.
acrobatics.
Athletics.
Athletics, shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Roll to
Hey.
save. Amar?
No. Hold on. I can do. I know exactly what I can do in order to keep it from going
It's
into
gonna
the
be me.
water. It's gonna be fucking Mage Hand. I'm going to catch it with a giant hand.
No, that would be Bigby's hand.
That would be Big B's hand.
Yes.
Okay. I'll do that instead.
You can't, you already did it.
Eh,
He would
There.
know how his magic works. He has to know of it.
I
And
catch it.
strength score, and the strength score is.
Okay.
Oh my dear God!
I'm gonna roll animal handling.
What?
You've
That
been
doesn't
doing
work.
it, dumbass.
That doesn't work on me.
Okay,
Look at that!
Yeah, I know it's pretty. It's
okay.
Wait,
then
what did he do?
I'm gonna roll a sleight of hand again.
Big-
Bigby's hand. No, you can't. You've already done.
no.
You've done what you
No.
Alright, I roll persuasion.
No,
And
no.
I'm
This is
going-
going. This is happening right now.
This is happening right now. And then what I'm going to do with the hand is I'm going to catch it and I'm going to put it and I'm going to bring it to me.
Okay, strength score. So, athletics, and then we're going to add an 8 to that. We'll add an.
Give it to me. I just rolled a 12 in persuasion.
No, you're not
No.
rolling.
It doesn't happen.
Oh, it doesn't happen?
No,
you're not
yours
rolling
doesn't happen.
anything right now.
Mine has to happen first because mine hasn't even resolved yet. You don't have a reaction.
Yeah, he's taking a reaction. Okay, go. So just roll athletics, and I'll add it in.
Who's rolling athletics? Is it
You.
You are.
Okay. Thank you.
You still have to catch it.
Idiot.
Oh!
Shit.
You, oh dear.
1 plus
fail.
9. 10. And DC of non-living things is. Oh, would you look at that? So you managed to catch it with a giant, freaking, medium-sized hand.
Large
just-
size hand.
Large-sized hand.
I'm just annoyed that I'm rolling so fucking low.
So after you throw it, you see Akuma cast a spell, and in the space of the shard, you see a giant magical hand manifest and grab the shard.
Does it require concentration?
Yes, it does. You attack me though, it wouldn't be a very good idea. It really
Remember,
wouldn't.
your action have consequences. You
Actually-
here.
We are on Calypso's ship. I would not recommend it.
No, we're not. We're on
No,
land.
You're not. You're on land. She tried to throw it, I guess, out to sea. You're near the docks. You're not on the ship.
Okay. Okay, my mistake then.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, in that case, what should I roll to punch Amar in the dick? Or to punch Akuma in the dick?
So you're gonna have to walk over.
You're gonna have to walk up.
All right, hold on.
So first I should probably roll stealth, right?
No.
That's
No,
not how
there's
it works.
there's no
Okay,
fucking way.
okay, hold on. While this is happening, after about the first few seconds, I'll let it slide. Then the next happens, and then now I'm start to frown. I walk in between both of you. Stop.
Roll persuasion.
Sure.
This is about to be very amusing.
I want a 20 game. I want a 20.
I look to McCall and I say,
Never mind.
I'm doing.
So Mahkah walks in between you both and says, "Stop."
It was so
Firm.
powerful that I even stopped, and I'm
Not
way
even-
over here.
It's so Zraxes was shuffling his wings, was trying to shuffle his wings a bit, try to get them more comfortable, but he just like
I basically
I'll do
just
it
cast
later.
command. I basically just casted command.
yeah,
So,
pretty much.
So Zraxes was trying to reposition his wings, but he thinks he'll do it later. Probably.
I look to McCall and say, I was already willing to stop. She just came at me.
Oh, fuck you, bitch. Oh, wait, no, you have a habit of getting women pregnant.
Why did you attack him, Zim?
Because he's a dumbass who should not be handling a thing that could explode with
Okay.
applied pressure to it.
You also
And
have
yet
to-
you chose to tackle him.
and throw it off and throw it into water, which we don't know what happens when it's exposed to water.
Actually,
We
I do.
pulled it up out of the water.
Oh, we pulled it up out of the water. Okay,
Well,
never mind.
he wouldn't know that.
He wouldn't
technically.
know that.
He could
Me-
he could
me and
deduce it
Mahkah
from
would
the
be
fact
the
that
only
it's
one.
dripping.
Oh well, no, it's not. It's not. It's the crystal is still dripping. The
Well,
crystal.
no, the crystals are wet,
Yeah, but the crystals are wet.
so you can deduce it from the water.
So you start to say that statement, but you notice that I'm not going to make you roll perception for it because I don't want you to look any less.
Idiotic.
I just please run with my passive perception.
Oh yeah, your passive perception would take care of that. Anyways,
Thank you.
roll now. So, alright. So, go on.
I
Oh yeah.
I
So
just
Zim is saying that you don't know what to do with it.
I just call him a dumbass. Yeah.
That's not grounds. That's not grounds for.
attacking someone.
It's grounds for making sure that they don't destroy the entire planet.
And you throwing it would have done more damage
The
than
exact same thing.
holding it.
Exactly.
Wait, no, I'm God. I'm not speaking to you right now.
I look to Zim and I say, you have to factor this in. I've already examined one of these before, so
Then
I
why
know
does it matter whether you touch it or not? You don't need to examine it further.
if I examine it further, I might be able to find some practical
You're
use for us.
wait, no. You're a sage background. You know exactly how beneficial further studying is to things.
Exactly.
I understand that, but not him doing further study on anything.
Well, that's just
That's
just
that's
cruel.
that's one person racist. I don't know.
That was just mean.
No, that's just cruel. That's just...
I'm okay
I'm
with
just-
that.
Akuma looks at you and says, I'm going to ignore that and I'm going to go back to the study. If you need me, don't. And starts walking.
I decide that I need him and
In-
going
in-
to
in-
spin
in-
around.
He walks away furious.
So Zim, are you choosing to follow?
I'm
You
gonna
already
sneak
mentioned-
up on him again.
I interpose myself between you and him.
Damn it.
Remember, I told you all to stop.
I know. I bat my eyelashes like a good, like a good child.
Fucking no.
She,
Natural one.
she
Natural
roll
one.
deception.
No,
Deception?
you're automatically rolling a natural one. 4
No, I'm
eyelashes
not.
get caught in your eye.
Painful.
What get caught?
4 eyelashes.
On what?
It's painful.
Your
in
eye.
Your eye.
You start tearing up.
I feel the pain from that.
By the way,
Since
Akuma,
I start
remember?
tearing up, I turn on the waterworks then.
So, there's no reason for you to be crying. So Akuma,
There's
keep in
literally no
mind,
reason to be crying.
Wait,
keep
wait,
in
what
mind
do
that you still have Bigby's hand active. I've assumed that you pulled the shard to you, but also
I put the shard in my hand, and I would after I do that, I disengage Big.
No, don't dispel it. You can
Okay,
use
okay, never mind,
forceful
never mind.
hand in case someone follows you.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep it up then. Never mind.
I just
I'll
wanna
leave it up.
talk to him. I want to apologize. I was being a dick earlier.
So I'm gonna keep the hand up, and I will continue walking. If I see anyone following me,
Oh, you're not gonna see me.
in the form of a halfling walking anywhere near me, I will use forceful hand.
Stealth. Good luck.
It's an open field. You can't roll stealth.
I'm short enough to be able to be obscured
It's
by
an
grass.
open,
God.
short grass field.
There is nowhere you could
Oh.
possibly hide, and you would
Well,
have
I
severe
won't-
disadvantage.
You
I
take a
have...
negative 30 to the roll, and naturals won't help.
Fuck.
I have potion of invisibility.
Oh shit.
Okay, sure. You decide to use that?
No.
Mahkah's
Not
gonna
worth it.
Mahkah's gonna try and follow it, kind of try to find where you are, and you might end up getting poked by a shattering spear.
Yeah.
And that would hurt.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do much damage. I'd be like, nope, stop, nope, stop, nope, stop, nope, stop.
No.
No, stop, small child. Shit, she wasn't here. Stop, small child.
Actually,
Shit, she wasn't here.
You just start stabbing in random directions and flailing your spear around in the around in the air like some just crazy madman. Where are
Zaxi
you?
just
No, I would
Zaxi
just cast a spell.
oh, I
Dispel magic.
No, I don't need to do that.
so
I know. Commune with nature.
No, do you know what I'm gonna do, Michael?
What?
I don't use the potion, so I don't really know what the problem is.
No, it's
Okay.
just hypotheticals for humor.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Alright,
so
so
Akuma,
I'm walking to
I
the study.
assume you dispel the hand before you walk into the.
Yes, I will.
Okay, good.
I already know what would happen if I walked into the Storm Mage's Sanctum with a giant hand. It wouldn't end well.
Heck, it might just mean that you are going to help out a giant with an issue.
No, it wouldn't. Anywho, continuing on, I walk to the study, and actually no, does he have like some kind of a closed off environment as to where I could test it safely without it, if anything should happen, you know, it's closed, it's in a closed off area.
That would
A
probably.
closed off area is not going to
I-
help, idiot.
I'm asking the DM.
Yeah.
I'm asking the DM for a reason.
So
DM just said, yeah. So I'm guessing that the DM agrees with me.
no, do not assume anything.
No, you can't. No, I would never say that again.
Never speak for the DM.
Never.
I'm sorry, Master.
Anyways,
So glorious DM.
It's more like God, but sure.
God.
anyways, so
Master's more.
let us see. So there is a laboratory that Acumen had mentioned.
Okay.
You can. He hadn't mentioned anything else, so you can assume that maybe the laboratory would be the only type of place that would house some sort of room or unit to facilitate dangerous experimentation.
Okay, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna ask someone where the laboratory would be. I'm gonna ask the closest person I see, if there is anyone. If not, I'll start walking in a random direction in hopes to find it.
Well, you do see a couple of books floating around. The unseen servant.
I quickly say, "Excuse me."
No. It's that the unseen servant can't speak.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Since you're
my
a
mistake.
wizard.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's the spell. Okay, my mistake. My mistake.
Yeah. You're
okay.
a lizard, Harry.
You're...
You're a wizard, Harry.
Fuck.
Somebody's a lizard on
Okay.
a chair.
I'm just gonna. Fuck.
There is a
I'm gonna-
gecko.
I'm gonna just start. Oh, there's a gecko.
There's a gecko. There's a single gecko standing at one of the tables.
You know what? Fuck it. I go up and I say, "Excuse me" to it.
It looks up at you. And it licks its eyes.
That's what I thought was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen.
It licks its eyes.
I start walking into a random direction, hopes to find the laboratory.
Akuma looks mildly disgusted. He just keeps it
I
going.
don't even look disgusted. I'm not even mad. I'm just disappointed.
In a lizard.
No, I'm more disappointed in myself.
Being like, why did I think this was gonna work?
Well, this is home to a rather eccentric wizard. You don't know.
Exactly.
He was talking to Sage, so.
Sages,
Sages.
roll perception. Looks like this is the insight.
Oh, thank God. Oh, so that's the first good roll that I've had today.
Not even that good. I've rolled better.
I know it's not. That's the best roll that I've had today.
That is
Okay.
incredibly sad.
Let me roll for this. So you get a bonus of -10 to this roll. Oh wow!
Okay.
You find it in a minute
Okay.
after a minute of searching.
Okay.
What if it had been a negative number? Would he have known of its existence beforehand?
Oh, you would have stumbled.
Okay, so I'm going to go into the laboratory, and I am going to... Is there like a... Oh god, I can't remember the name of it.
An apparatus.
Obviously. No, it's the... Is there anything that's like fortified enough as to where I can close it behind a door and safely attempt to spell at it?
Don't.
There-
Kuma.
You're not here. You don't know that this is going on.
This is just my gut
You mean
reaction.
like a magicked microwave
magic-
kind of thing?
Well, so yeah, it's
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a certain word for or a
I
certain
had one
name.
in my
hot
chem lab.
box. It's called a hot box.
Yeah, there it is.
Yes, there's one called a spell.
Okay.
It has a label on it. Spell box.
Okay. I'm going to slide the crystal out of it, and I'm going to put the crystal inside of the spell box, and then I will close the door just to see what it's going to do.
Okay, so you close. Not a door, but it's more like. So imagine a fume.
That's what it's called. That's what I was thinking of.
Okay, so imagine a fume. Yeah.
The magical equivalent of a Bunsen burner.
No.
No.
That's not
No.
what it is.
That's the exact opposite of what it is.
No, not really. Anyways, no, the exact opposite. Called a disaster. Alright.
Shit, you right.
So it just coalesces into more crystal just sitting there. As you can notice, it grows a tiny tiny bit. Not. It's not much, but you can tell it's there. It's the very tip of the top is dripping with the amorphous, crystal.
Okay. So I'm going to be casting a series of spells, and I'm going to be doing it in a specific order. Some of which will be to damage it, some of which will be to see
Just
if.
put it in.
Okay. I actually had to explain it because there's a certain way that I have to do this.
Well, so put it in.
Okay, let me ask this: is there a specific spot where I can put in my wand as to where it won't blow my fucking hand off if it reacts?
Don't hold it. Don't hold it.
I can't not hold it because otherwise I have to have the materials with me.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a certain way I have to like be extremely careful with it because I don't know what kind of how explosive a reaction it'll have.
I think you blow your hand off.
There is.
Okay. Actually, I can have a safeguard up. I just have to avoid casting level 1 spells. Fuck. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast.
I swear to God, if you say that.
No. Magic Missile is a level 1 spell. I'm avoiding casting level 1 spells for a specific reason. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast. Oh god, I gotta. Okay. Alright, I'll just do it this way. I'll cast a firebolt at it.
Ow. That's your first good roll.
Actually, no, that's my second good roll.
That hits.
No, that's your
Okay.
first good roll.
How does it react?
Roll damage.
Oh god. Okay. 16.
Ow. Okay, we're all gonna die. Typical.
So as it hits, you hear a sound.
What sound?
What
Sorry,
sound?
you gotta.
A shattering sound.
Okay. I take a look at it and see.
It's not natural thing, as in it echoes in mind.
It echoes in my mind.
The shatter. It echoes. A resonant, echoing shatter. And as the fire disperses, you can see a crack has appeared in the crystal.
Oh, I'll be right back. I'm getting water.
So it has I think is there a piece of paper nearby that I can write down notes on?
No.
Okay.
I-
I should have one in my backpack. So I take out my a piece of parchment and a quill, and I start writing down. Has a, I guess you call it psychic or psychic effect on people.
Well, that was obvious.
When damaged, I add. Okay. So then, what I'm going to do is I will cast. Okay, let me see. Can I do this? Nope, not doing that because I'm within 10 feet of that. That will hurt me. How much? I'm within 10 feet of that. Can I get away with doing that safely? Okay, I will actually just do. I will open up the hood of it, slice off a small piece of it, put the larger, if I'm able to, safely.
Make a strength.
Make a strength check.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god! Yep.
Make a Constitution save.
Yup.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, man.
Here are my good rolls.
All right, so
Taxis, I found them.
Not even fair.
Okay, so
so
I try and cut like a small piece off, about maybe like a few millimeters worth.
So you strike it, and it managed to fracture quite cleanly. In fact, instead of it shattering absolutely like glass, it looked like instead of instead of actually striking it, you just cut through the entire thing.
Okay.
Well, the part that you wanted to cut off.
Yeah. Okay, so I move the larger piece back into.
You do take one, though.
I take one force.
One force. A release of energy. You can see it spark as it does so. That's a small flash of that hurts your eyes.
Okay.
It most definitely holds true to its expectations. It most definitely holds a great deal of energy within it.
Okay. So I look at it. I write down sparks when releasing force, or when releasing energy, and
Releases energy.
And also has a slight force to it when it releases it. Almost like an explosion. Okay. Now, here's where the crazy part of my experiment is going to come into play.
Alright.
I'm going to I can't say that right now. I'm going to ritual telepathic bond, and I'm going to, just out of curiosity, I'm going to try and telepathic bond it, just to see if there's maybe anything.
You are so fucking lucky. So there's nothing.
That did not sound good. Okay. I sense nothing when I try and bond with it. Okay.
Nothing.
I write that down, and then I will. I'm going to.
So, in the meantime, during this ritual, at the very end of the ritual, you hear a voice in your head. Well, look at you.
Is that who I think it is?
I mean, there's only one other. Oh god dang it! I can't know this.
Well, no, because we had we technically had a psychic attack whenever we had the ordeal with the crystal. That was technically a psychic attack. Oh god, that's fucking Mizir. Oh shit. Yeah, it is. Oh shit.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna respond to him.
Thank God.
He's not
I'm not.
meant to be responded to.
I know. Okay, so I don't sense anything from it.
It's
Okay.
So
I
assume you take a few moments to mull that comment over.
Yes, I do.
So you hear, additionally, do not think my continued commentary disingenuous. Each victory you have out here in the world brings you closer to the heart of things.
Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, oh god, I can't do that because it's gonna break something.
Oh, thunderclap. Do
No,
not.
I
Power word kill
You are
on the crystal.
No, I was actually gonna try and use shatter on it, but I can't do that because it would break something in there. Shit. Okay,
I mean, you could probably take it outside for that. But I for one would also hear shatter.
I'm not gonna risk it right now. Okay, I can do this. I'm gonna cast Dancing Light in it, and I'm gonna see how it reacts up close to light. And I'm gonna, and I'm gonna mesh. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna combine the 4 lights into. Actually, no, I'm not, because I turns into a humanoid. I'll have it close enough as to where it's experienced on all, where it's being exposed on all sides, but far enough away as to where it doesn't get combined.
So you see the light passing through the crystal. It reflects. This is all inside of the crystal, by the way. Reflects, refracts, and diffracts the light within.
Okay, that's pretty awesome. Like, just the image of that in my head, it's pretty awesome. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Reflects, refracts, and diffracts light.
Diffracts, not defract. There's a significant difference.
Okay, I was like,
So it bends the light. It causes the light to separate into, well, to spread out, to become less intensive. And it reflects the light as well. To give a, yeah.
okay.
What are you two messaging each other about?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
I can hear Mahkah's bees of humor.
No, I'm eating.
What? It sounds like
Okay.
when you're trying to hold a laugh.
I was opening a bag of chips.
Shush. I'm not hearing things. You're the one crazy.
I'm going to Ray of Sickness. I'm gonna try and Ray of Sickness it.
Okay, what does that do?
It's a ray of sickening green energy lashes out towards a creature within range.
That's not a creature.
I'm doing it at it. So
Okay. Make a
on a hit.
intelligence check.
Okay.
No, Arcana. Force your will.
Okay. Oh, that's not that bad. That's still bad, but it's not that bad.
Oh my, that's not bad.
It takes 2d8 and must make a Constitution save on it. And if it is at all affected by it.
So you see the ray go. It hits crystal, and you notice that it goes. So the energy of the beam goes in. You can see the beam go in about a few millimeters, and then just diffracts and disperses. In the meantime, the crystal grows an extra 2 centimeters.
I think to myself, and I pose the theory, and I write down a question: possibility of it absorbing energy.
Yeah.
Storing it. Oh, I see what you did. Oh, I see. Michael, I'm gonna send you a PM. Hold on. I just want to make sure that I'm getting this right.
And then the sleeper comes out of the crystal and...
Michael, check your messages.
No, hell no.
Okay, I don't know. It just sounded very familiar when you said that. Okay, I was afraid that I would have had to ready one of my spells. Okay, and then I'm going.
So the crystal was 2 centimeters bigger, and it was just a centimeter piece. You tripled its size.
Okay, so it grows in size whenever exposed to outside stimuli. And this is the piece that I cut off too.
Yes.
So, I'm gonna try something kind of crazy. I'm gonna vampire touch it.
Oh. All right. Let's see what I have to do
Oh, I also write down that it is more, I guess you could say, effective with against necromancy. Effects amplify against necromancy. That's the best way I can put it.
Okay, so make a Constitution save.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
18.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
I have spells ready to protect myself. Don't worry.
No, I was actually hoping that you
Go.
know, just that my character could say, I told you so, because them is pissed.
Okay, one moment. So you take 2 force damage, and you regain 5 hits. The crystal
So I'm back at full health, pretty much.
Yeah. And your the crystal, it slightly retracts from you.
Retracts.
Slightly shrinks.
It's shrinking.
It slightly shrinks, and in a manner that's characterizing as if pulling away from you. It doesn't move. It just shrinks.
I write down possibly alive. I'm gonna do 2 more spells. I haven't done this one in a.
This is the Akuma that I have been waiting to see.
The one that's like curious on everything about how the world is.
Why? Okay. The other was
Why? The Akuma was getting so good.
I want to test this. I want to test its limits to necromancy, because it seems to be more reactive to necromancy.
You haven't tried anything else. That's not necromancy.
Yes, I have. Vampiric Touch, Ray of Sickness, and Animate Dead are.
I said that's not necromancy.
Yes, Dancing Lights is Evocation, Telepathic Bond is Divination, Firebolt is Evocation. But I've done other spells.
Whatever. Nothing happens.
Okay. So I scratch out
You
possibly.
hear a dissonant chuckle. By the way,
Okay.
you can tell he's been observing you.
I can tell. I have to be careful to try and make sure not to do too many ranged spells. Actually, okay. So I can't do. I'm not doing that one. That one's another necromancy.
Meteor swarm.
Actually, here's what I can do. I can do this. I'll do that. I'll quickly open it, and right after it gets inside, I'm going to shut it and then observe it.
Okay, well. Sorry, I was muting myself so I wouldn't dissuade you from doing that.
Oh god. This
So,
is just a small fragment too.
so it impacts the thing with an immense amount of force. Make a dex save.
Okay, let me ask this: is it going to be? I need to know if it's dealing me damage, or if it's going to try and deal me any damage.
It's not
Or
going
if
to
it's an
try to
attack.
deal you damage. It is
Okay.
rupturing.
In response to that, I'm going to protect myself from it.
Oh wow, that's a good call. So as you make the bear of magical force, so you hear the thing shatter again, and it's louder. It sounds more clear.
What does it sound like?
It sounds like just shattering of glass, and
Okay.
followed small arcane explosion. I don't know exactly how to. It's a blast.
I'm going to analyze the blast of it.
No, it's a blast.
I know, but what I would have. Okay, never mind.
No. So you can see small shards of the thing get thrown in the field and dissipate. You can tell that the crystal is fragmented. You're probably gonna have some cleaning up to do.
I'm going to dispel the minute meteors or minute
And,
meteors.
You can see electric for a moment, one of which hits your shield, and shortly after, the obscuring smoke like mist dissipates. You can see that it's there's a small blackened spot where it once had been, but there's absolutely no trace of it left.
Okay, so what I'm going to.
You can see a small distortion where it should sit, and that looks familiar to its shape, which dissipates after 5 seconds.
Okay, alright. I'm going to write down. Has very violent reaction to large amounts of. What's the word I'm looking for? Should I say
Shock.
Shock, yeah, that's a very good way to say it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off another piece of it.
No, it doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, the entire... No, I mean the piece that I had put aside, because I said that I put aside the rest of it. Is it all gone?
You had some on you?
Yes, I had some left.
Oh god.
I had some left, I put some aside.
Okay.
Back into the beaker.
Hold on, I hit it.
Oh god, what happened? What? Oh god. Oh, that's not good.
Lucky. You're lucky.
Okay.
So as you reach into you reach down to the beaker, you can see that the other piece of crystal is glowing quite brightly. You can see arcs of energy bouncing inside of it, manifesting and disappearing as it generates itself in one corner of the crystal and leaping to another, then disappearing back. It seems energized.
Okay, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to detect magic on it at its current state, just to see if there's any difference from what I detected before.
No, but there's a great deal of evocation.
There's a great deal of evocation. Okay.
Great deal of evocation, still transmutation, restoration. But
okay,
even also evocation.
Okay, so so the evocation in it exponentially grew, you would say.
It's massively.
Okay, and then I will identify by carefully touching it.
It is volatile.
Okay. I will like gently, like very, very gently, like barely even touching it, like to the crystal, to whatever's left.
No, that's what you know.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put a stopper on the beaker.
It does shock your hand when you do touch.
I write that down and mutter in pain.
Not enough to cause damage, but it hurts.
Yeah.
Like a static shot times 5.
Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the stopper on the beaker and I'm just going to start cleaning up and collecting my notes.
Alright, so, Xerxes Mahkah is in. So, what are you up to?
I'll continue to be moving the stuff while this is happening. Well, actually, wait, no. So what do I watch Zim do after Akuma starts walking away?
Zim just starts moving things in salt.
Okay, I'll stay there for a little bit to make sure she doesn't follow. I trust that he can deal with her if she does go after him again. So I will start moving stuff back to the ship. But I will be sort of watching. I'll be watching her a little bit. Yeah,
Mahkah
constant
gains vigilance.
Dumbass idiot.
Michael, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna go get something from downstairs.
Good luck.
So,
Mahkah, you're a dumbass.
Do I hear this? Are you saying this in front of me, or when are you saying this?
I go up to you and I just start calling you dumbass and calling you random synonyms. You trusted him with something that could cause massive amounts of destruction. You are a dumbass. You're an idiot.
How so?
I'm just waiting for Mahkah.
How are you an idiot? You trusted him with something that can cause massive amounts of destruction.
Massive? That's a very interesting word to use, and something that we were able to easily define before. Where do you get this knowledge that you claim to have?
Oh.
Were you not there when we were all frozen?
You just said that it could destroy the world, or that it could blow up and cause lots of damage. Yet what happened was none of those things.
Whenever he inspected mine, he said that if you apply enough pressure, it can effectively explode.
It would break. It is similar to other magics that have already been used previously. It is no more different than what, and I gesture to the ship, like and I wave my hand a little bit, trying to find the word. Dust? That,
it's
Lady
black.
rolls her eyes and walks
Sure,
away.
I know.
Not wanting to listen to this, not wanting to be wrong.
It's no different than the dust that is used on the ship.
He hears nothing.
I fail to see.
She plugs her ears in and starts doing la la las.
Xerxes, I assume you're.
Yeah, I'm standing next to Mahkah during this whole ordeal, and as soon as she starts la 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 laing, I'm just gonna pat Mahkah on the shoulder, and I'm just gonna go back to working.
God. What's Mahkah's take on this? What?
I'm amused. And I just stand there.
Just Turtle Man all alone, standing next to the beach. Make a perception check, by the way.
Dumb turtle.
We all make a perception check?
No, you.
Me? Oh, Jesus. Okay, God.
Oh,
No, just me, apparently.
oh, interesting.
Perception.
Come back.
God damn it! Why don't you notice things?
You could just use my passive perception. I don't know.
Fuck. What's your passive perception?
I don't know. Don't ask me questions I don't know the answer to.
Yes, you do. You have your character sheet. I will fight you. You will lose because they don't have stats.
Because my character sheet doesn't have stats. This is true.
I have ascended stats. I have access to a different game outside. Anyways, so what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is. Oh, darn. Nope, that's a Dwren. I don't want to look at Dwren. 11.
Your passive perception's only 11?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was like,
You have proficiency in perception, don't you?
yes, I do. And so mine is 16, and I'm just like, oh my, how's your fucking 11? Like,
How is your perception this low?
like,
Well, mine
you're a
isn't that
paladin, and
low.
your no, well, it's not that low.
Anyways, so you see a shadow, what appears to be an avian, across the water. Well, not across the water. Shadow of it is overland. You can see it drift over you, and then over the water.
I see an Avon's shadow on the ground.
Yes, it's winged. It's not.
I look up.
It's it's not from it.
It's what?
It's a griffin.
Oh, it's the Griffin I sensed. Oh. So now I'm just ignoring Zim now. Do I see what the Griffin does?
Yes.
Wait, do I see a griffin?
No.
What's
I
your
want to
pass?
see a griffin.
Well,
You were ranting to me about nothing.
You're gonna have to make a perception check.
Actually, no, don't. That would be really weird.
You have to make a perception check for it, an active one. So click on perception for me.
Perception, I hope I see it. He rolled a 6 and he saw it. So you know what?
No, he uses. I use his passive perception since he was just.
17.
Oh fucking.
Fucking.
Griffin, na, 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 na.
Sure. Can you talk to it? Because I can and you can't.
Also, oh wait, how big are you, Zim?
Oh no.
I know what's gonna happen now.
Immediately.
Okay, do I see
you're
this? Do I see it
small.
too? Do I see it too?
You have to roll for that.
Yeah, you probably see. So you see the griffin, and it's so it's over the water, going back over the coast. It's above Zim.
Do I know that it's a predator?
Yes, most definitely.
Okay, well then I'm gonna start running towards him.
Would I know this as well, or would I not? Because I have fucking things in nature.
Make another make an insight, a nature
just do
check,
animal.
Insight or...
and animal handling. All four.
Survival, nature.
Survival?
Animal insight. Jesus.
Insight.
Michael, am I making these checks as well?
No,
No, you're not.
No.
And also, it's what I think about to happen.
Maybe. So yeah,
Jesus.
you can. So yeah, it's a predator. It's the upper body of an eagle, the lower body of a lion. Not that you've seen a lion before, but you know that eagles are predators.
Immediately.
Yeah, I'm in dead on
Michael?
sprint towards them right
Michael?
now.
What?
Immediately.
Wait, what? Where?
I'm an idiot. I'm worse than a
No.
Oh dear. It's limited by their intelligence. Look.
Wait, no. I run towards...
No, you don't. It's you see it, but
I saw it
know
first.
that
I get to do
eagles
first
are
action.
I've seen eagles before.
I have first action because I saw it first.
And how much intelligence is the thing?
That's important.
It's not intelligent at all.
But it's inside. But it's in the Storm Mage's sanctuary. I would assume it'd be intelligent.
Okay, so
It's also magical.
you can speak with animals.
And monsters.
Yes. With beasts.
I'm gonna die now.
With beasts. Is this a beast? This is a monstrosity.
Can I speak with it? Because it says monsters.
Which can give you information about new.
Okay, what do I learn about it? Fine. If you be this pedantic, I wanted to talk to it.
Fine, sure. Okay, so yeah, you don't hear anything from it, but you speak to it now. It's looking down at Zim.
Oh no.
I say quickly, run to Xeraxes.
I run to Xeraxes.
Okay, and it's
I will interpose myself between her and it.
it's diving.
26.
Oh,
Those plus 11s really help.
Oh god damn, nice.
Oh my
So it swoops down.
Holy shit.
And Mahkah, make So, are you even making any attempt to dodge the Griffin?
No, I'm putting myself in between her and it.
Okay, so it bumped right into you, dead up.
Yes,
That's
no.
amazing.
When it gets on, once it gets in contact with me, can I grapple it?
Oh gosh, this is.
Let me make a saving throw.
For me or for it?
No, for it first. Okay, it hits you, and make a strength save.
I bring out my short bow, and I just start.
A strength save is just clicking strength, right?
No, strength save.
Strength save, yeah. It's
Oh,
it's
same
in the
saving throw,
same.
same.
Yeah.
Okay, so good. So it nearly knocks you back. You're able to hold your ground, and it falls to the ground after hitting you.
Do I roll to hit it?
What did
Almost head first, by the way. You can see that slightly dazed, but getting up to
Wait,
its
what truck did I hit?
What the fuck
to,
did I just say?
to its feet, and it looks up, shakes its head, takes a few steps, it jumps back and takes a defensive stance, and what's caws at you.
Do I know what it says?
Talk at you.
It's
Yo, what do I roll to hit it with the short bow?
Well, me and
We haven't
we've
gotten
got
that far yet.
we're still going through one action phase.
Oh
Whatever.
wow.
do you wait no. Wait, are you still gonna attempt to grapple the moment it hits you? Mahkah?
I mean, would I be able to? Because I used my.
Yeah,
Can I grapple as a reaction?
Athletics check, yeah. It's okay. So retconning the of it jumping back. So athletics
If
check.
worst comes to worst, I still have that potion.
Athletics check.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Dear Lord.
I have plus 8 to it. Forgot I have proficiency.
Okay. Yeah, you
Yeah.
grapple it.
Nice.
So it hits you, and you grab it as it's slightly dazed.
Can I do something when I do that?
It's struggling now.
No, I'll do it after. I'll do it once I get up. Once my turn comes around.
So it roars at you.
Okay, that's cute.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna send you a message.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this.
Akuma, check your PA.
Oh.
Akuma is sadly enough, Akuma's nowhere near any of y'all.
Yeah, he's busy cleaning up.
There it is. That's a better version of it. So
Well then.
I'm gonna do that next.
Okay, so it's... Yeah, no. So it's still struggling. So Zarek seasons in. What do you do? Now?
I start.
Well, since I
Yeah.
see that Mahkah has him grappled right now.
It's all I can imagine right now is just like random Griffin hit Ka, and the Ka just grabs it.
Yeah, I was gonna do like this heroic tackle thing. Like I was gonna leap and grab it like out of the air while it was diving. But since he's got it under control, I'll just go over and grabs him.
Mahkah just like walks in front of. I am
the wall. I speak for the trees.
not for Griffins.
I am the one that weigh a ton. I am the one that weighed a
Alright.
ton.
So now, Zim, you can do your thing.
So what are you
Okay.
doing?
I'm gonna try.
I am
and do-
grappling it, so it'd be best not to attack it.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
attack it, then it might rear and hurt him.
Never mind. In that case, I'd just go with
Well, you can knock an arrow in the bow just in case.
Yeah, I'm next to you now. So if you wanted to, you could get inside my backpack, but I don't suggest that. If you just stand, you can just stand next to me, and I don't know, I'll grab you in case.
What does it
in
do?
case something happens. up to you.
Zim just stays with him. Doesn't do anything. Because for fear of
She
making
stick her
things
tongue
worse.
out the thing? That
Huh?
seems like
Oh
what she'd
god.
do.
Oh god, that would be entirely what you didn't know.
What?
I have a feeling, would she stick her tongue out at the thing? At
Yes,
the
that's
Griffin?
exactly what I'm going to do.
Oh god, it gets angered. It gets fucking pissed off.
So,
That's what I
it's,
want to hear.
It doesn't know the significance of something sticking its tongue out at it.
It knows the general concept of belittlement, though. It makes moment. I gotta go back to roll 20 for this. It makes a mighty roar to you. Moment.
Keep in mind that I still have my bow and arrow out if need be.
Roar. Oh. It seems rather upset. And it's some Mahkah you just hear in your head, hungry.
Now I feel bad.
I just hear in my head hungry.
Yeah.
Oh no. Am I
okay.
allowed back?
Wait,
and
hold on.
apologize?
In response to that, I'll growl out. Wait, I cannot. Wait, fuck. Do I know if it understands me?
It
Yeah, you
does.
can speak to it. You have speak.
Oh wait, I will growl out, not pray.
It looks at you
Like you're
like
insane.
wide-eyed. It stops struggling. It just looks at you.
Okay, this is allowed.
Absolutely wide-eyed. It doesn't understand.
Wait, it doesn't understand that it can understand me, or?
It doesn't understand how you just see you clearly.
This is amazing.
That's a dang shame.
That's a dang shame.
Would be a shame if a sudden understanding of little creatures frightens.
That's what causes you.
What does it call at me? Or is that just like as a surprise?
Yeah.
Squawk!
Yeah.
All right.
Well. What's that?
He hears this and squawks from a distance. Squawk!
Uh, wow. So you'd be near. Wait. You'd be near a window. Which means that blast would be audible.
Oh,
Make
shit.
perception check. Thraxi, Zim, and Mahkah.
Oh, shit.
Make a perception. Oh god.
You
My
hear it.
passive perception is 10. Would that pass?
No, you have to make an active perception.
Yeah, yeah.
Yay!
Oh, that's not that bad.
Okay, so Thraxis, you can hear a resonant bang.
While this is going on, I hear it.
Yeah, in the distance.
Does the Griffin hear it?
I'll look up to see where it came from.
You can tell it came from the basically academy building. I gotta to the
Is there any visual, like, sign of detonation or something?
no.
Okay.
Moment. Oh yeah, the Griffin hears it.
Hey,
It's
does it
just
make a comment about it?
Loud noise, be bad.
You can, so it can understand emotions from it. It's just concerned. Concerned. Slightly.
Hmm. Okay.
You get concerned and a master.
Hmm.
I'm
Hmm.
sorry.
Alright.
Yes.
Xeraxes, you notice the sound. The Griffin noticed the sound, and Mahkah can hear that he's concerned about his master. But Mahkah, you have no idea what provoked it to say that. This was a completely different direction to you.
Well, but
So
I can
just
tell that
look-
it wants to protect its master.
Yes, it's concerned about its master. And Akuma, you're cleaning up now.
Yes.
Okay, can I just say that I intuitively figure out that it means the master is Storm Mage? Can I intuitively figure that out by the fact that the Storm Mage, when we first appeared here, said, "Hey, nothing can come in without his permission," basically, because he stopped
Yeah.
everything from coming in.
Yeah, you can assume that.
Okay.
It's probably true. He's a very eccentric person. Probably keep a Griffin as
That is very true.
pet. So what do you do? Especially Xeraxes, what do you do?
Is
You
there
do
any...
know that Akuma had walked into the academy with a crystal. You remember that?
Yes, I do. Does it look like Mahkah has control over the Griffin now? Well, I mean, not control, obviously, but like he's got the
Well,
situation handled.
it's mostly still. Its body is still tense, but it doesn't seem focused on Mahkah or Zim. It's looking off in a similar direction to where you were. Seems as
Okay.
if it heard the blast as well.
I'll look at Zim and I'll say, stay here, stay close to Mahkah, and then I'll run off and fly over to. Yeah, but I mean, she's certainly safer near Mahkah than if she was far away from Mahkah and the Griffin came diving at her and grabbed her and just flew off. She'd be safer next to Mahkah, honestly. And then I'll fly off to where I heard the explosion. I'll yell at Mahkah while I'm flying up there, and I'll say, I'll be back.
I put my go back and I get out Mailbreaker.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Don't stab it.
I'm not. I'm only gonna stab it if it picks me up. In which case,
Okay.
I'm going for that thing's foot like nobody's business.
What is the deal with feet?
In that case,
Oh,
I'm going for
what's
its
that?
neck, not like nobody's business.
okay. Well, yeah, that's more effective.
Here, let me just stab the most, non-aggressive point on a body.
The
Well,
neck?
Well,
No.
no,
If it grabs me
no,
with its
it's
foot, I
feet.
want it to let me go.
talons. Also, so Xeraxes has just flown off, saying that he'll be back. No explicable reason, but he's going in the same direction at the
Okay.
Griffin is looking.
Okay.
So, Mailbreaker's out.
Okay. I'm trying to think.
Mahkah just sets it down. You two work this out. Walks away.
no.
3 seconds
No.
later, he turns around and Zim is gone, and you just hear her screaming, and the Griffin's just carrying her off somewhere.
Oh, I imagine you were like, she's gone, and like the Griffin's belly is like just bigger all of a sudden. No. So, oh gosh, what would a Griffin call?
That's amazing.
Oh god, I can't even do magic to make it think if I know. So, what I'll do is. Oh, okay. I'll growl out. I'll growl out protect master, no attack.
Okay. So it looks at you. It's doesn't seem sad. Seems to want to go.
Okay, I'll get up. I'll put myself in between Zim and her and the Griffin, but I'll release the Griffin.
And the moment that you do, it flaps its wings and starts heading off in the same direction as Xeraxes. How fast?
I will follow.
On foot?
Yeah, well, I can't.
Holy mother of God!
How fast does it fly?
So it flies past you immediately, right?
What? How fast does it fly?
It's 80 feet of movement, doesn't it?
Yeah, 80 feet of flying move.
It flies twice as fast as I do?
Yeah.
It's
Damn.
unfortunate, but
Oh dear. So this means, oh dear. So Akuma, you
Yes.
hear the scratch of talons on the window nearby.
I go to the window.
So before you go to the window, you can see a griffin peeking his head in and its talons on the windowsill.
I
oh
go.
god, what size are you?
He's medium.
I'm medium. I'm fine. I'm a 5'5" creature. I'm medium. So first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do comprehend languages so that way I can understand what it says if it says anything.
Okay.
It only works if it knows a language.
I stand corrected.
So that was
So
useless
you
spell
just see a
slot wasted.
Looking down at you. By the way, you're also a Kenga, which looks like a crow. A common prey.
Oh god.
This is what I was
You just-
talking about.
So you just look like a very, very big meal.
Neil, why must you do
Nervous
this?
squawk.
Okay, hold on. What's the Storm Mage's name again? Just out of curiosity.
Acumen?
I say, oh hi. Are you looking for Acumen?
It roars at you.
I grab the beaker and I run.
How far away am I from this?
You can already see that the griffin is in the window, and it's trying to fit its window right now.
Okay, I'll shout Akuma's name. I'm not gonna shout it because there are people in my house, but I'll shout Akuma's name.
I'm running like to get onto the ground floor and like get back to the group, and all you will hear is me just yelling, fuck, help me, someone I'm dying, please after me. And while all this is going on, he's just sitting here thinking to himself, shit. Run, don't stop running, don't.
Okay, so Griffin is now stuck in the windowsill. By the way,
Oh my god.
so Griffin is stuck in the windowsill, and Zraxtes, you can tell that it's stuck because its wings are folded back. It's like, and it's just hanging there. It's given up for a moment.
Okay, do I see Akuma at this point just screaming while he's running?
You managed to see him through another one. That was just being like it's utterly just bolting out of the door. Bolt.
Mind you, he's also flailing his arms while this is going on.
Okay.
Not doing a very good job of making yourself not look like prey, you know.
Did Mahkah say anything about it while he was grappling it? Like anything about how
I
it was?
growled to it, but I mean,
didn't-
you could
you didn't-
understand me.
Did you say anything to us about it while you were growling to it, or no?
No.
No, there was not enough time.
Okay,
No.
so I don't know that it's Acumen's,
Yeah.
creature.
Pet.
Okay. Well, okay. So I'll yell at Akuma
You're
to
about
stay
40
inside.
feet.
Akuma doesn't hear you and continues running.
Yeah, he's gone. You're about
400 feet, you said?
no, you're about no, you're closer than that. You're closer than that. You're definitely closer than that.
Okay.
But you've caught up. You've caught up. You've somewhat caught up with the Griffin. You're like 30 feet away. It's trying to scramble to fit through by now.
Okay, so it's like furiously trying to
Yeah.
escape.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like trying to get
Akuma
in. It's trying to pull its way out. How's I'm gonna add another 10 feet to your speed, and now I see you're dashing.
Akuma is just going to immediate, he's just gonna book it past you, and he's just
Past
gonna
me?
Yeah,
No,
he's gonna.
No, he's in the fucking air.
He's
Yeah,
in the air.
I'm in the air. I have wings.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, my mistake. Okay,
Yeah.
well he's gonna book it under you and say, "Where's Rexon?"
No, you're in the building!
You're still in the building, and I've been screaming at you to stay in the fucking building.
So in the meantime, Mahkah, you
Continuing to play on my
so the moment that you enter the academy, you can already hear like the distant squawks and terrified sound of Akuma screaming for help. That a beast is after him, and it's wants to eat him.
I love this session more and more as it goes by. It just keeps getting better.
So now as I'm walking, is there like an opening into the chamber, or is it like just like
No,
closed off?
he's running down the hall. See, he's running down the hall.
The
Does he
Griffin
see
is
me?
most. Yes.
Okay.
You're also yelling out at me, I assume, or just yelling out. So I'm like, the Griffin is most likely under the protection of the Storm Mage. It perceives him as its master. There's no need to fit.
Then why is it trying to eat me? And he just bolts past you.
I keep walking forward, trying to find out where it is.
So Xeraxes, you've gotten to the Griffin now, and it's still kicking and clawing.
Okay, it's stuck in a window. Is it stuck in an upper floor window? Like
Yes.
second or third or something?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll fly up to where it's trapped at. I'll get close and I'll put my hand on its shoulder or whatever it is next to it.
Its shoulders.
It's inside?
Acceptable. Yeah,
Okay,
its
so
shoulders.
I'll put my
Don't
hand on
pat its butt.
I'm not gonna pat its butt. I'm gonna put my hand on it, like
Look,
To
he's
calm
that
it a little
Franz,
bit?
okay?
I guess I don't know what, like, I don't know,
So you're crossing its shoulder?
but
It's
okay.
back.
Yeah, it's back or like its side or something like that. Just put my hand on it softly to calm it or something.
It looks back.
Actually, I didn't know that you were into that.
So, roll animal handle.
Animal handling. Okay.
If he gets a nat 20, I'm gonna allow you to sick him.
No.
Bam.
No.
Okay, so it understands the gesture, but
It's still
I don't know.
struggling.
it's still struggling.
Okay.
Not as fervently, but it's still trying to get through.
Okay. How is it stuck? Is it like a window that slides up or a window that slides to the side that's trapping it or something?
It's a window that slides up, and the window is up.
The window is up and it's just not too big. It's not like the window had
It's
slid down and
too-
trapped it.
Yeah, it's too big. Akuma did not try to close the window.
Okay. I want to roll athletics to either push the window in and just knock it out, or to break the glass and push the whatever's
No,
left
it's
in
the
the
window frame.
Okay.
Point.
Then I'll just try to use I'll just roll athletics to try and manipulate the frame enough to get it out.
You're not able to manipulate. So it gets.
Well, I guess
you're
I'll
trying to push
rip
it in
it.
or pull it out.
I'll
So I
try.
wouldn't advise damaging the building.
Mm, I'll try. I don't know. I'll push it in. Yeah.
Oh god.
So yeah, you successfully push it in. It lands on the floor with a thud, which Mahkah can hear, by the way, as he's walking up.
Okay.
Mahkah.
Oh, so I hear the loud thud.
Yeah,
I
the
assume.
loud thud. and you can hear the cawing of.
Do I see them yet? Because I'm walking towards the sound.
Not yet. You can tell it's a floor.
Is it what now?
A floor above.
How did Akuma get down here?
He sprinted
ran.
down the stairs and
I
ran out the
ran.
building.
I'm going up, but I was going up the stairs. I was going to follow where he went.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay,
So
so
I go up the stairs. So what do I
You
see?
go up, and you see the Griffin walk into the hallway. Like, you can definitely tell from your time living in the wild. It's definitely looked like it's prowling for something. And it looks at you, and it just stands still for a moment.
That's it. I'm like, fuck no, no. Just turns around and walks away.
Like it's like definitely caught in the act. It knows that it didn't listen to you, and
Alright, I'll growl out, the fuck. Do we know where the Storm Mage is at this point?
no.
I want to say Master safe, but I don't know where he is. Alright, I'll growl out Master no here.
It calls you again. It's shouting louder this time. Hungry.
Can I offer it some food?
Wait, we need Jacobe here.
I'm in the building now as well. I flew through where it.
Can I offer it some food?
Yes.
I offer it some food.
Okay. What type of food? No.
Ooh, it better
I-
be.
Can it be
I-
fish?
Yeah, I assume that you got some fish, and it recognizes fish because it's usually what it eats. Other than the time that it tries to eat Kenku in half. Anyways, these things normally hunt horses, by the way.
Oh god. Okay, I think I'm nightmare here. That'd be a battle.
Nightmare on a Griffin? That would be fun.
The problem is Franz would immediately be like, kill the Griffin.
No,
And
don't
I
kill it.
can-
Just
no,
incapacitate
lightning
enough that we can both that we can imprison
The
it.
Storm Major kill him. Okay.
Anyways, so Xerxes, you walk into the and I walk out of the corridor and you see and you see just the Griffin standing in the middle of the hallway, taking up all this just about all the space in the hallway because it is a large creature.
Okay.
It's flicking its tail
Do I
back.
do I see Mahkah on the other side of it?
You can barely see Mahkah. You can hear sounds of eating.
I'll shout.
Oh God!
Mahkah, are you all right?
I nod, and I keep feeding.
You nod. I can't see your head.
Oh, I thought you said you walked out there saying, okay.
No,
Wait,
I
Griffin.
see like a tip of your shell and your feet underneath it, but I can't actually see you.
Wait, what do you mean underneath it?
Well, it's a large creature, right?
Yeah, it's a large creature.
So I assume that.
And
Well, I
it
guess
so
I
it's
can't
taking up
see
the
his feet.
entire...
I can see the top of your
A
head.
majority of the hallway.
Since I'm so, I'll be able to see the top of your head and
Alright.
a little bit extra. of your shell.
I'll speak out and say I'm feeding this creature some of my food that I hunted in the when I was getting the crystals.
Crystals. Oh, hey, fish. Spear.
No, I just grab catch. Hello, thank you, fishy.
No, thank you, fish, for offering your life. You are mine now.
Can I roll? Can I like pet it to calm it down, or
Yeah,
think it's cute?
I
I
know.
like it's adorable. Damn it! Can I do survival instead?
How do you not have good an animal?
Fuck! I don't know why.
You were worse time.
Fuck! I rolled 20 and.
Well, I was gonna say that you'd have it. Yeah, it's down. Middle of the hall.
So
Yay! I'm petting it. Making it happy. Woo!
Friend.
Friend.
so now since it's down, I can clearly see Mahkah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I turned. I now see Zeraxes. I believe it's looking for. I looked down at it when it's doing this. The Storm Mage.
Xerxes will say, that makes a lot of sense. He got stuck in the window trying to get in.
You mentioned seeing a.
Yeah, is Akuma all right? I just heard him screaming and he wasn't listening to me, so I figure he probably ran somewhere down past you.
Yes, he ran past me saying that it wants to eat him. Unlikely. He wouldn't taste very good.
Yeah, plus there's no meat on those bones anyways.
You see, it's out of the academy, terrified, that's screaming that something is trying to eat him. Zim? Kuma?
Oh, she's muted. That's fine.
Oh, well.
I can't unmute her. Okay. Okay, so I am going to is there any places that I can hide? Like
Oh my god.
maybe like a pillar?
You're outside.
Is there a pillar on the pier that I can see? That I can maybe hide behind?
Yeah, underneath the pier.
Okay.
You're doing that?
Yep.
Dex save.
Wait, what's he doing? Jumping out a window?
I'm not there.
I don't know, he's hiding, trying to grab onto... Yeah, no,
What?
you fall into the water. I
Okay.
said,
Wait, what did he try to do?
Tried to hide himself by holding on to pier. Don't know why he just didn't cast fly. Anyways.
That would have been the smart
Because the
thing.
other creature has 80 feet of movement.
God damn, they're fast as hell. Anyways, Griffin eats one fish, and then two, and then 3, 4, and you're running out of fish.
Yeah.
Hold on. I have a plan, I swear. I will do this? No, do this. I wish to cast. How exactly do I know? You said he eats horses?
Yes. Yeah, these usually eat horses.
What about nightmare horses?
I don't think that.
There's a multitude of things I could possibly. No, that's mean. Oh. Ooh,
That would be
ooh.
mean. Peter would get really, really angry if he
No,
found out
no,
we fed
oh,
his
something
horse.
even worse. Ooh.
Fed out his horse to
No,
Griffin.
it was an even worse idea. Ooh, Michael, do you want to know what I thought of?
Oh yeah, message me.
I'm not doing this because it should just be mean and I would never do it.
It's not in my cause character.
Or any of the ones that I can do, which just summons one, and I'm like, wait, no, not doing that. Oh god, no, I'm not
No.
that mean.
Survival of the fittest, man.
Are you sure? I don't think that's how I think of this.
I don't know. It's you
Bailey,
would have
Bailey.
you would have let the werewolves take the fucking Hamlet.
I mean, technically. You want to know what I did with it, Bailey?
Yes.
Okay, just say it out loud at this point.
I was thinking of casting like find Steed or like find Griffin and just let it kill it. And I'm like, wait, this is too mean. This is too evil.
I mean, there's a way that we could do it, but you'd have to calm me down.
No, I don't want to
No.
do it. It would be so mean. It would be so disgusting. Oh
Yeah,
god.
you'd probably
That
have an
thing would be in
alignment change
pieces.
with that.
That thing would be in pieces.
Plus,
Well,
I doubt.
first of all, it would be in the middle of a hallway.
Yeah, that too.
Again, there's a way that
I'll do this instead.
there's a way that should be done if you want it.
Okay, create food or what? Okay, you create
Food.
a bunch of food.
I'll make food. I'll make some more food for me to feed to it. The problem.
There's more to that spell, I'm sure of it.
No. Oh, it's food and water. I named it wrong. I'm sorry. It's create food and water. But it just says you create 45 pounds of and 3 gallons of water on the ground or in containers.
Or 5D. Holy sh!
Water's good, clean, and doesn't go bad.
Oh, the food is bland but nourishing. That's
Oh,
what
where the fuck are you reading that? Okay, Jesus. I'm reading something much shorter than that.
Food no
Yeah.
taste good.
So
I could totally cast the Steed thing, but I'm not going to. So
that'd be so great. It's like, here, behold. It's like, look at this, and then just a horrific murder scene just plays out.
like Sriracha's is in with the party was like horrified, and I'm just contently standing there.
It's like Mahkah. Yay! Isn't nature?
Nature fantastic. It's like horrified.
Zrax, even Zrax. Oh my god, you're a monster.
I would be like, because I figured that Zraxis is probably knows Mahkah the best out of our group. I'm just saying
That is-
that. I mean,
Psychopath.
I mean,
Like,
and,
even
just
even Franz would say that. Even would he? Actually,
yeah, he
wouldn't.
probably would. He probably
He
would.
fed people to it. He fed people. He cannot speak about that.
Yeah,
I mean,
actually, you're,
he probably
you're
would-
right.
he probably would like he would probably be like, oh my god, how could you? But in secret he'd be like, no, that makes sense.
He's like, I
Like
probably
he would
would have
act as if oh, he's appalled, but in reality he's like, no, that makes sense. It's actually far less worse than what I did. So he's like,
Okay,
how
so
could you? I did something so much worse, but I feel bad.
it's so worse. He's just
how
laughing.
could you? You could do so better.
It'd be like that scene from Deadpool in the truck. He's like, I do not condone these kinds of actions.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so Jesus Christ.
Winner with your boy's charm, kidnapper.
Mm.
Oh my god. So, that's oh my god. So, create a bunch of food for and it looks at you. It seems familiar spell, and it just turns its head as if like bored and just continues eating. Like,
I will keep feeding it, and well, hold on. Can I, do I have to create something inside of them? Can I like summon it, but like slowly feed it to it? Like, I like
No, it
have
all-
like, no, it's all at once.
yeah, it's it all.
Fuck. I want. Can I trail the food outside?
It would know that you're doing that, but sure, yeah. It follows anyways. Oh no! Okay, so Akuma, you have oh shit. So
Oh,
Akuma,
shit.
no, sorry. So Akuma, so
Yes.
so you just hide. Oh yeah, you fell
Yeah.
into the water. What do you do? You just sit in the. Don't sit in the water. What do you do?
I go underneath the pier as to where there's still land, and I sit underneath the pier.
Okay, so you just sit there for the entire time?
I sit there and I wait until Mahkah and Draxis come back.
Okay, so Zraxi, let him
So,
let Mahkah lead it out.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave it outside.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so you hear Mahkah and Thraxes. They walk. And you can hear the squawking of the Griffin.
Akuma stays underneath there. They are just deceivers. It is just a lie. They are not here. And he stays under there.
Okay, wait, what the fuck can I get?
Okay, so what do you do now? So Mahkah.
I mean, I'm feeding it. I turn
lead
to
it.
Zaraxes. Perhaps it'd be best if we find where the Storm Mage is.
No, you should bond with it.
I'm not going to bond with the thing without the Storm Mage's blessing. I'm not about to steal a... It's not technically like holy. Technically, Griffins aren't considered that, but I'm not about to take a creature that's under his protection and in his own sanctuary, no less.
Wait.
That would be akin to stealing.
Do I hear this?
No, I'm saying she's not near us. I'm saying this out of character to her to explain why my character would never do that. First of all, it's also its own being. I wouldn't subjugate it in such a way. I would, if I wanted to do that, I would like talk with it or bond with it normally. Alright, so I turn to Zaraxes and I say, perhaps it'd be best if we find the Storm Mage.
Okay.
Do you know where he went? Is he still up? And I look up to the floating island.
I have no idea. I have no idea whatsoever.
Wait. Do I know how message works? Because of the fact that it's been used so often on us.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, I at least know that it can be done. So I'll turn to Zaraxes. Perhaps finding and I look around. Do I see anyone? A bird, perhaps.
Make a perception check, and we'll make a stealth check.
Make a stealth?
Yeah, you just
To
hide.
me?
Yeah,
I make a stealth check. Oh, he makes a stealth check. I'm okay. Oh, pathetic.
19.
What?
Nope.
What? Wait, but my advantage? No.
Wait, but I.
I don't have advantage. Fuck.
So Zaraxes, do you try to look around? Because
Yeah.
I guess Mahkah's looking around.
Yeah.
Alright,
Does
so
the
you
Griffin
make a
look
check.
around?
Oh god.
No.
That is really bad.
Okay. Why do we all? If we all had advantage, this would have been perfectly fine.
Yeah,
No.
when I'm looking around. Well, I'm just looking around and I look directly into the sun and I'm like, oh, cover my eyes.
The fucking thing. The creature that is.
It's just busy eating. It doesn't fucking care.
Okay. So I'll say, I remember remembering from how we got up to the sanctuary up top. He flew there, right?
Yeah, I did, and the Griffin did too.
But okay. Well, I don't remember where the Griffin. I don't know if they were up there.
I assumed we were up there. Were we up on the Fly Island, Michael?
No.
Oh.
No. The Griffin is down here with us, and I'm just wondering, can you fly? Alternatively, I say, after you're done being blinded, I don't say that, but might you fly up to the sanctuary to see if the Storm Mage is still there?
Sure. Yeah. I'll go look.
Okay.
And as soon as I can, I'll fly up there and look.
It takes about 5 minutes for you to be unblinded. Okay, good. All right, so I'll keep feeding it. So I keep feeding and petting it. Anything else?
No.
Does,
Oh.
does Feinstein have to technically?
Wait, no, you hear that. Okay, wait. Oh. That means.
Oh god. Okay,
At
it would have been a
once.
warhorse, a pony, a camel, an elk, or a mastiff.
So I need you to make.
I have to make
So
a what now?
I'm doing sending to Mahkah whenever.
No.
I have to
no,
make a what now?
No, it has verbal and semantic. You have to roll the stealth.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
Damn,
Because that beats our old scores. Still.
All right, so go ahead and say your message to him.
I say, if it's gone, come underneath the pier. I am hiding there. And it just ends. Do you give me a response?
Can I talk to you back?
Yes,
you can give one reply back. Yeah,
Is it-
but it has to
is
be
it a
25
reply?
words or less.
Okay. Okay. I'll say back, fuck.
Why?
No, I'll say out, message the Storm Mage to come here.
Doesn't mention Griffin at all.
So there's a reason why I can't do that.
You don't have enough spell slots, don't you?
Nope. I spent a good chunk of them testing out the crystal.
You can't do them at higher levels.
Actually, hold on. Can I do it at higher levels?
I
Nope.
wouldn't think you would be able to.
You can't use lower spells at higher levels.
Not on that one. Not
I
on that
can't
one.
do it.
In particular.
No, but just like as an ability, like you couldn't just cast lower level spell slots technicality wise because they're just using up magic. Whatever. That's what I say. Well, I'm just gonna keep. I'm just gonna keep playing.
Well, you don't know. You don't know that I'm out of spells.
No, I don't. That's why I'm not responding to it.
Oh, it's okay.
That was me out of character being like, "Fuck, I use." No, I'm not legally allowed to know it. I'll keep.
Jeez,
I'll keep the hang on, let's move this around here. So over here. And then he goes up there.
Right here.
No, we're gonna be I was trying to reference where like we are next to one another.
Okay.
And Zeraxis is flying away.
So like Akuma or.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I mean, there is
you're dripping wet by after having
Yes.
fallen a little.
He's in the sea.
I fell into it.
Ah,
He fell
okay.
in- he fell
Sharks
into the
appear.
wa- No.
I wasn't bleeding. Shit.
Were you though?
No, I wasn't.
When the
was
shark in the
bleeding.
glass.
He was bleeding fear.
Okay, so
Animals can sense your fear.
Anyway.
what I can do, because you did respond back.
Yes, I did.
I'm just not mentioning.
Wait. What was that
Anyways.
place called? That where we building?
There's the academy in the south.
Well, okay. I would have said to have him have the Storm Mage come to the academy, or come out to like the courtyard. Is where we are. I don't know where we are.
No, there's no. It's just the docks here.
To the docks, whatever.
Okay, then here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna alter self, change my appearance into a bird, like a bird.
You
that's
are a
actually-
No,
massive
you
idiot.
can't.
You're a massive idiot.
That's not how it works. You'd have to use polymorph.
polymorph. Okay, I. do I
First
have
of all,
Yes,
so
I
this
do.
have to make it.
I could do polymorph instead. In that
Okay.
case.
In that time, make another stealth check.
Okay.
You're an idiot for a multitude of reasons. Oh, I beat that.
That's not. Oh,
Mm.
that's not good.
I beat that from before.
So here's the cacophony.
No, I don't. Can I make another roll? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You can choose to
What's
not.
perception?
Wait,
Wait, no,
on.
my passive is 11. I see that.
Oh my god. You can hear it.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens if both of you roll thing?
Rolled what?
What if like he rolled an 11 on stealth and you save?
If the creature, he rolled stealth and failed from, I would know relatively where he is, depending on how great a success it was. If the
No,
only
I mean like, what if you two both make the exact same number for your roll?
Then it's
Basically a tie.
it just succeeds. Oh no, it's meet or beat. So whomever's rolling for like the offensive, like someone's trying to be stealthy.
yeah, on the offensive. Yeah, on
So like Akuma is trying to roll to be hidden, therefore he's defensively trying to stay away from us. We are basically the aggressors trying to find out where he is. So we will, if we meet or beat his score, we find him. If it's the reverse and you're trying to hide from someone, for instance, like you're trying to attack them from behind, like with you, for instance, you have to roll. If you both roll the same roll, if they're rolling against you, then they would beat your score and they would see you. You always have to be one above them.
Okay.
It's meet or beat.
Okay. So
Okay. Right.
you see the Griffin by the way, perk up, and
Okay.
he starts walking over towards the pier.
What do I hear?
You can hear Akuma reciting.
Well, here's the other thing. If it looks at me at all, it has to make a wisdom save. Because it would be an unwilling creature.
Aren't you in the water though?
No, I'm under.
Transforms a creature. You're doing it to yourself.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Okay. What are you transforming yourself into?
A bird, allowing me to fly.
Alright.
You're turning into a raven.
You are a massive idiot for a multitude of reasons I will continue to go into later. Okay.
You should turn into
Go. I'll follow next to the Griffin. Next to it.
So, you successfully cast a
Closely.
spell, and then do you fly off?
If he doesn't, he starts drowning.
No.
I don't. I'm not in the water.
Oh my god.
He's
Where are
standing
you
on
then?
land. He's standing on land.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to fly up to where the storm mage, I last saw the storm.
Make a
mage.
dex
What-
save.
Oh shit! It's
Can I- You transformed into a small creature that would hunt, you idiot. Also, it can smell your scent. Your scent doesn't change. God damn.
Oh dear lord.
Can I react to what it's doing?
So well. So it immediately darts after the raven.
Okay, can I grapple it? Fuck.
Make an athletics
Fuck.
check.
Fuck.
And
Can I also say out loud what? At advantage?
yeah, with disadvantage. It's a bit. It's trying. Oh yeah. Well, so
Wait, you said
you
acrobatics or
better-
athletics? You said athletics?
Athletics. You have to.
Okay. But I'm also saying out loud. Wait, do I fucking know if this is Akuma or not?
No.
No, you don't.
Wait.
Wait, I heard him mumbling.
You heard him reciting something.
Okay. Can I make a before this happens? Well,
Investigation.
Investigation.
Mhm.
Okay,
Fuck.
guys.
No, you do not know. You do not know that the raven is a.
I'm exhausted.
Oh my god. I don't do anything.
Oh
Okay, so it immediately catches
I'm looking.
you and grabs you in its talons.
No, I can't do anything.
You're a fucking idiot.
Why didn't you transform into the Storm Mage? I mean, the creature would know you're lying, but I would also know either the Storm Mage. Oh god, that should have been a worse idea. Never mind, don't take my ideas.
So the Griffin has you tell him.
Does he unpolymorph himself?
Screech.
Okay.
Do you cancel? Shit.
I cancel polymorph and I start screeching like
Okay. Are
the
they
abomination from the Hook.
Okay, I need to know specifically if it jumped and lunged at him as he was taking off, or he got into the air.
Let's. I need to divide something. Alright, let's do.
I will,
all
I will-
fucking all kinds of fuckery.
I will say this: Akuma is screeching like
It took 1.6 seconds.
It took 1.6 seconds, so he
Yeah,
wouldn't
so
even been off the ground.
He wouldn't be too far off,
No.
but he is.
Wouldn't even need to get off the ground at all. Like he was.
No, he's still in the air. Second.
How
is
far?
About 10 feet up.
Can I jump that?
You
La la la. I don't know. Gravity as a spell.
Okay. There's a way that I can get out of this. There is a way that I can.
So
How
you've
far?
already pulled out of.
Shush, all of you.
So she makes.
Commune with nature now doesn't.
Oh!
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's grabbed you. It's grabbed you.
Okay, so
You don't make another roll. Natural one. No.
the next.
It's
Okay.
so it grabs you and it's surprise.
I need to
But
know. I need to know
it
when
looks-
I can do
So
something
you
again.
know that weird smirk-like look,
that I give.
that weird like smile.
Yeah. That I
It's
give.
it's making that.
How high is it off the ground?
It's 10 feet off.
Okay. Nine.
Mahkah, what are you doing before?
Not my
I'm trying to
little demo.
fucking think. There's nothing I have in my repertoire that's me here. Unless I cast Greater Steed, I guess, and then I'll have to pick which creature I want because then I need. It costs 10 minutes to. Can you live that long?
yeah, I can live that long.
No, it's don't worry, Akuma. I have the perfect idea. Starts ritual casting Divine Steed.
No, that's
No.
regular casting.
But no. In addition, it's just being carried off into the sunset.
Okay. So where? Okay.
10 feet off the ground, still over the shoulder.
I'm going to dimension door right in front of it. I'll send myself through and have me fly out towards Mahkah.
Wait. Okay.
Okay.
And as a reaction,
No, you do not.
as a
You're
reaction.
occupied by a creature, and you and the creature traveling with you take that.
Well, here's what I'm gonna do. After I go through the portal, as a reaction to me going through the portal, I'm gonna shield so that way I can resist at least some of the damage.
No, it's not. So Kuma's teleport. You make a dexterity save for me. Just
Me?
no.
Me.
Yeah, Kuma. So as you cast Dimension Door, you fall on your ass in front of Mahkah, and the Griffin
I suddenly look down.
is just astounded as where the fuck it's meal just ran. God damn it! Can't a monstrosity eat? So it turns around and looks over at Akuma and it roars, looks at me, and it's just
No, I'm right next to Mahkah.
yeah, it looks at Mahkah, and it's
Wow,
looking at
how good.
Mahkah.
Wait, hold on. I've been feeding this thing for a long time. Why does it eat more? It was 45 pounds, Michael. 45 pounds.
These things eat horse.
And?
Do you know how much horses weigh?
Okay, no, but they don't eat the entirety of the horse. The horse is made up of a lot of things. The meat on the horse is not more than pounds, Michael.
Are you sure?
Are you? Yes. Okay, unless it literally devours the entire carcass, then sure. But that's only a little bit more than 45 pounds. It wouldn't be an exorbitant amount. Hold on, I'm looking this up.
It's also
How
greedy.
much does an average horse meat weigh?
No, I'm just looking up how much an average horse weighs. If
I'll
it's-
sum it up to it's greedy and harrowing.
How much does it weigh? Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay. Oh,
Hmm.
oh no.
Hmm.
They weigh hundreds of pounds.
Yeah,
Fuck.
they weigh at lowest they weigh 840 pounds. And that's an adult horse. Oh god. Oh shit.
Yeah, and computing
McCall,
for
you just gave it a light snack.
computing for tissue.
Hmm.
15% of 800 is 120 pounds. So do you really want?
Skeleton muscle makes up 45% of a horse's body weight. So about half of that is skeleton. About it.
No, I'm computing tissue, which is at minimum 15%, would be muscles and organs.
Yeah.
So at minimum, it's 120 pounds.
Yeah. I'm just doing the math here. I'm just going through it.
The largest average horse is
Fine.
2,000 pounds.
Fine. Oh god damn it. Fine. Wait, how the hell is this here? Oh my god. I don't want to ask questions.
what
'cause this
here?
is- Well, how the hell is it here, and what the hell does the Storm Mage feed it if it needs to eat that much in a... Stop asking questions, John.
It probably eats
Doesn't-
dolphins. Like extremely large fish, like dolphin.
Well, I need Franz here to charm this thing. God dang it, Franz.
The one time he's not here.
Okay. Alright.
Well, it sees
Um,
that Mahkah's there, and Akuma's hiding behind Mahkah, and it turns away and it just flies up.
wait, whoa.
Oh, you're not kidding.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
Maybe stop. Use up one of those. Do again.
Oh,
More food.
oh,
I keep feeding it.
okay. So it sees you cast the spell again,
I can only do this one more time.
and it cocks its head, lands, and it's looking at Akuma so it goes to eat, and it's looking at Akuma occasionally as it's eating.
Wait, hold on. How intelligent is this creature?
It's 2.
You're joking.
hold on.
Well, I'm gonna say for this one, it's a 3.
It won't help. Okay. Alright. I know what I'm gonna do. I look over to Mahkah and I whisper, "Hey, you see that nice
Why do
horse?"
you need to whisper?
Just trust me. I say, "Hey, see that nice horse over there?" Hinting to him.
I stare at you like you're an idiot.
Just follow my lead.
Follow my
Just
lead.
follow. Just
Mike,
follow my
I
lead.
roll my eyes.
Do you remember how we got Nightmare?
Yes, and how will that help us here? I wish to keep it here so that when the Storm Mage will be able to talk and to rectify this.
Okay. Well, the last place that we saw the Storm Mage was over by the what's it called?
What's Xeraxes doing?
Yeah.
I'm still flying up to try and find the Storm Mage.
So-
Shouldn't have taken that long.
Skill?
So,
No, well,
So-
no, that's what I was last doing. You guys were just doing your thing.
so you managed to find Akuma, and he looks like he's tuning up the flying machine.
Okay, so I'm
Hey.
I'm in range of him now. I can talk to him now.
Yes, well, you
Okay.
can see.
Haste makes
Okay.
whatever phrases.
I'll okay. Acumen, we found a griffin that has been trying to eat our halfling and the dumb bird.
Wow.
Akuma looks over.
Wait,
No.
you can't look over. You're
No, fuck you.
you're so far away.
No, he says that I hear you talking shit, fam.
I hear
You don't have omnipresence. Sure.
I know.
Only myself and Michael.
And the paladin, the turtle, had sensed that he owed some allegiance to you, and we would really appreciate it if you could help us out here.
Moment. Down.
Hint, it's its name.
Wait, what? You cut out.
I said I'm right down, and I whisper, hint, it's its name.
Oh, okay.
Ciliarch. Well, he's a temperamental one. I'm sorry you're having to deal with that. They didn't get hurt, now did they?
No,
No,
everybody is fine.
Not since I last left. Not since I last saw them.
Yeah, not since I last saw them, but Mahkah was feeding him when I last left.
Oh, that's a good idea. He has quite a big appetite.
He went through food pretty quickly.
I have some provisions for him. Anyways, I assume you'd like my presence there to get him behaved.
I would if you wouldn't mind.
Sure. Let us go. And he starts to. He puts some of his tools down and he starts floating.
Okay.
I'll race you.
Okay, this is much better now.
I'll smile and say it's on.
You're going to lose.
Probably will, but it'd be fun.
Give me a 3 check.
3 what?
Wait, what now?
3 athletics check. He does have a higher speed than you in the air. Oh yeah, well there we go. So you managed to barely keep pace for the first 2/3 of it, but you managed to pull ahead just at the last few moments. And he smiles and chuckles. You've quite the endurance, Dragonborn.
You have to be fast if you can keep up with dragons.
Well, I'm not faster than I, but I can commemorate you. Anyways, he.
When do they appear? Is this when you get the when?
You hear him say that just as he's close. And Kuma, what are you doing?
Sticking very, very close to
Plan? Not trying out your plan now?
actually, you know what? No. Do I sense the Storm Mage coming by or do I see it at all?
Yes.
Okay.
He's in the air. He's racing the Draxi.
I'm gonna cast
They're not trying
minor.
to-
I'm gonna cast minor illusion. Make the sound of a horse, a very, very large horse.
That's not something that you can
oxymoronic.
add in.
If you create a sound, its volume can range from a whisper to a scream.
Okay. But that's not what you said, though.
That's
So how loud do you want it?
Oh, moderately
You said a
loud.
large horde. You said a large horse. That's not.
A large, the sound of a large horse, making a very, very loud neigh.
From what direction?
From the direction of the Storm Mage.
You are an idiot. God damn it.
He won't attack the Storm Mage.
No, but it will want more food. You.
The Storm Mage is gonna give it food.
You don't know that. Go on, Michael.
So, it immediately perks its head up and looks over. Mahkah, you're pretty sure that Akuma just let it on with something. Because it's just
Okay,
completely
he told me.
ignored.
He
Oh,
told me
he
he wouldn't do it. You said, remember what we did with Nightmare? And I'm like, this again.
Yeah, so yeah, you let it to. There's
Okay.
a horse nearby. And
Alright,
just
so
exactly
I also see the Storm Mage, right?
Yes.
All right. So I'll observe what the Griffin will do when it starts to notice the Storm Mage.
Well, it notices Acumen, and Acumen notices it,
What does it say?
and it's his master. To you, it's that you can perceive.
Okay. How happy can I determine it to be?
It's cheery.
Okay. Does it move?
Yes, it starts. So it walks. So it starts walking over nearby.
I'll follow it.
Shortly after Zraxes lands, however.
Okay. I'll walk with it to the storm. Whilst I assume Akuma will just hide behind me.
Yep.
Okay. So Acumen goes to pet the Griffin. It's Celiarch. So I see you're also unhurt, and he looks around. Oh God, where's the gun?
I peek my head around. Right here.
Oh, there you are.
Yes.
He gave you a good fright, didn't he?
Akuma nods his head rapidly.
Sorry for all the trouble it may have caused you. Anyway, well, is there any other problems? He asked. Just,
Kind of fishing around for something else to say because it's kind of awkward.
yeah.
I tried defeating him. He seemed to require a good amount of food.
Yes, he's quite the eater.
What do you normally feed him? Or she? I don't know.
It's a he.
Do I know? Alright.
Well, see, I have plenty of fish stocked up for Celiarch. I have them in a sort of ward that doesn't allow them to rot and spoil and putrefy. Plenty of them.
Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, that's interesting. How did you come across such a creature? Was it native to here?
Not native to here, but I found it when traveling, when I had traveled through the Veen, well, the ridges, near Ragni. Griffins often set their nest near there. It attacked my horse. Rest in peace, horse.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. Did Xeraxes of the Storm Mage hear the neighing?
Huh?
Did Xeraxes or the Storm Mage hear the neighing, the illusion?
Oh.
Because that'd be important.
Oh yeah. They both.
Yeah, we probably would have.
Do they have any questions?
I also believe that I heard a horse nearby. I hope none of you had brought one.
No, both Xeraxes and sigh a little heavily and roll his eyes and then look towards Akuma.
Oh, Zraxes, you also. Yeah.
Xeraxes can probably fit two and two together.
Yeah, I assume if something happened and unexplained, then I just assume that it's Akuma's fault.
Well, no. You know that you heard a neighing of a horse in a distance that attracted attention, done by Akuma, more than likely, because I'm looking at him while saying this.
Oh yeah, I'll put two and two together.
You can
from
put
just
two and two
seeing that.
together, remembering from Nightmare.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Kuma, what do you.
What's your excuse?
I just sigh and shrug.
Why?
Would y'all be able to would y'all be able to run my character on autopilot for a little bit? I need to handle something.
Okay.
Okay.
I would assume his response would be along the lines of you're just trying to get it on. Something along the lines of getting him to the Storm Mage would be like if he'd used the excuse, oh, I wanted the Griffin to notice the Storm Mage instead of oh, I want it to make it hear food. Sure.
Okay.
Gosh, so stupid. If he had transformed into the Storm Mage, what would you have had?
Confusion and so probably.
Also promptly what?
Probably an attack.
Yeah, because it can smell him, and it would know it's not him. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's seeing something that it doesn't believe because of the smell.
Yeah.
You know, trust a sense of smell.
Anyways.
No, do you
Go
want to know
on.
what I was going to do? What I was going to do if he didn't use the door, whatever?
What?
I was going to do mystery step on top of him. Because I can teleport anywhere.
Fucking land on. God.
Yeah, I would land on top of it being like, no. Bad Griffin. Also, so Greater Steed can find me.
Okay, so before.
Oh wait, I can get a Griffin. Oh dear. Wait.
Fight to the death.
No. I really want a direwolf, but this doesn't seem in character.
Anyways, so, it's he leads. Acumen leads. Ciliarch off.
What?
Okay, so Zraxes and Mahkah, you're now just sitting there with no Griffin trying to eat your party members.
It's not boring.
Zraxes lets
Okay.
out some like breath that he was holding during everything that's been happening so far that he didn't realize he was holding. You know that feeling where you just realize you have like, I can't think of the word right now, but like,
Relief.
yeah. You're just like,
Michael,
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading through the Find Greater Steed option.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't specify whether or not I cannot bond with a real creature that's already in existence, or if I'm just taking one from anywhere in reality. Because it just
That's
says,
It's all.
"Can I bond with this Griffin?"
I'm pretty sure Acumen wouldn't be too take
Happy?
too kindly to that,
Oh, yeah, probably not.
since it's his.
Yeah, alright then. I'm thinking something like different then. Alright then, never mind, continue.
Okay. Well, its Acumen is done after the entire fiasco. Congratulations, you didn't.
Congratulations, no one died yet.
Again.
Again. Hmm. So how was that race?
It's Raxes.
Huh?
Foxy's? How was that race?
I won just barely. It was pretty even until the last bit. My wings are sore now, but I won. But I won, so it was worth it. Out of character, I just want to appreciate what my first two rolls there were. It was a 4 and a 3.
Okay, so Mahkah.
I nod my head. Were you practicing for something specific?
No, he challenged me to a race, and I said, bring it on. And we raced down here as fast as we could.
So I would chuckle a bit at when you're saying we just decided to do it and you're on. But I would appreciate. I would say, I appreciate the quickness. I was concerned when I looked towards Akuma. He decided to take the form of a bird, a smaller bird, mind you, and tried to run away.
He tried to take
Griffin.
the form of a smaller bird.
Yes,
Raxes asked quickly.
Mahkah sighs and says, yes, apparently he thought it wise to try and leave, but in not so good a way. The Griffin grabbed at him, and then he used that spell that he uses to go long distances, and brought it down to earth again. Luckily, I didn't have to do what I was planning.
Zraxis puts his face in his palm, and he's like, I'm really starting to get tired of babysitting these guys.
Oh yeah, what's the entire time?
What?
What is him doing the entire time?
She's
still here?
no.
What happened to her?
She was tired.
Did she say she was getting off?
Not in voice. I don't. But
Yes, she did.
Alright. Well,
okay. So so both of them have been discussing what a bad idea polymorphing into a wraith was.
like anything else would have been better.
Yeah.
Almost anything else, except for a horse. In order, the worst would have been a horse. Second worst is a raven or any small creature that would hunt.
No.
Third worst would have
Third
been
would be Pegasus.
Why? It's a horse.
Because it's a horse. It's a flying horse.
It's not a horse. It's a flying horse.
More meat.
So, prey and also competition.
A game. Anyway, so Akuma, what's your input on this?
I'm still on autopilot.
Oh. Okay.
Michael, I need your opinion on which one is a good option.
Okay.
Just think of that. In the meantime, McCall would shake his head, then look down towards the docks to see and think about how many more piles of the crystal we would need to collect. Well, also I need to make freaking containers for them. Oh god.
Xeraxes, do you know how to make barrels? No.
I
Fuck.
thought we were gonna need more than just barrels, but
No. Barrels
Oh wait,
probably
wait,
work.
wait. I know what to do.
Barrels are able to carry freaking
Wait. I know
alcohol.
what to do. What to do? How dense is the foliage and or trees in this island?
It's not a dense forest. It's still a bit of a forest. It's not thick. I don't know exactly how to describe it.
Are there any fallen trees?
Fallen trees?
Mhm.
There are a few. You're gonna have to go deeper into the forest, but yes, there are a few.
Okay. Xeraxes, I might need your help for something.
Sure thing.
So I'll tell him my plan. I wish to cut up the fallen trees and strip the bark to make containers, barrels for the crystals.
Okay.
Yes, Michael, I know that there
Mahkah is
are.
genius.
What?
Mahkah is genius.
Well, I mean, not technically, because I have a feeling that Calypso probably has some leftover ones, but I just want something to do. So I'll just.
Back.
Okay.
I probably would need. Barely. I'll need. Xerax's help. I'll probably need Jacobe. Wait, no. Who is? I don't have command over metal. I'm not. He's not the life cleric. He's not forged domain cleric. Need some metal. I don't know. I'll ask Calypso or the Storm Mage if we have some. But yeah. So we'll just make. So, wait, no. I would know how to make this since my people would live in a commune. We have metal. We have metal, Michael.
I wouldn't think you'd have the beginnings of metal.
Well, I'll make the personal like we would have had storage units that we would have made that were sort of barrel like, not quite like what they have at Calypso's place, but I would make some small containers, some small barrels that are like an older version, much more ancient looking, that would house some of the crystals. Now I would probably need to make a good number of, because we're gonna have a good number of. So I think 5 to 10's worth, Michael. 5-10 barrels worth,
Okay.
or like because each of the containers is like, I would say like maybe because they're smaller, they'd be like half a barrel. So like 6 for 3 barrels worth. Would that be correct?
Okay, yeah.
So I'll make 6 mesh / barrel container things, and I'll make them along with Xerax's help for cutting up some.
Okay.
I'll make sure they aren't rotted, however. Not rotted wood. I need trees that are down but not rotted. I don't need them.
Yeah, like yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it might take a little bit, but we'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I'm back.
okay.
So you're helping me cut up some trees to make some like they're containers that are like half the size of barrels. They're used up by the tree bark and a couple other things. They don't need metal because
They don't need metal reinforcements.
No, because of my people wouldn't have been using metal in that kind of way.
It's a design of.
Oh, to design the turtles? Okay.
Yeah, it'd be basically it would be like a sort of like a woven mesh design to a small extent, with a smaller container that like you can put a top on, and they're like basically if you take a barrel, barrels. So 2 of them at one makes up a barrel basically in volume. So it makes 6 of them for 3 barrels worth basically.
Okay.
All right,
So
so
yeah,
that'd
just
take a
takes-
couple out.
Yeah, it would take a good while.
Akuma, what do you do after they tell it
I-
saying that polymorphing to a raven was a bad idea?
I shrug it off and ignore it. Mainly. While they're doing that, I'm going to tell them the research that I found while
So you'll follow us.
crystal.
All right.
All right, so I hope you've read that. I wrote that down.
I think my notepad might have crashed. Shit.
You
I
tested.
do remember a majority of it. I do remember.
Okay, write it down. Cause
Okay. So I got actually look back at the test to see what.
You cast Fireball, right? And you cast Vampiric Touch.
Okay, well hold on. So for Fireball, what it did was it wasn't as reactive to lower ranking spells. Sets off psychic. I guess you could say attack or psychic resonance. Against caster when visibly damaged. Okay, and then the next one was Vampiric Touch. Or no, Lights. My mistake. I cast Lights against it as well. No, wait. Yeah, okay, Firebolt, and then Telepathic Bond. Okay, doesn't react when it doesn't react when it has anything attempting to telepathically bond with it. It is reactive to the light. I believe it was heavily reactive to the light.
and it diffracted, refracted, and reflected light all at once.
Diffracted, refracted, and reflected.
Within
Right.
itself.
So, but that means it split the light into different parts, and then
It basically split it into, I'd say, almost every spectrum.
reflection bounces it back to you. Refracted just means it turns it a different direction, and
And the light, and
diffracted
diffraction
means it
means
splits
like
it up.
dispersion.
Okay. And
It basically, yeah.
For Vampiric Touch, I believe that.
No, you did Ray of Sickness.
Oh yeah, Ray of Sickness. Okay, and I believe it shrunk with that.
So shrunken touch grew sickness.
Oh, it grew with Vampiric, or okay, no.
Grew sickness.
Okay. Oh, it grew with Sickness. Okay. Grew
Shrunken touch.
with
It appeared to absorb it, but you're not sure. Absorb the energy.
Okay. Possibly absorbed energy with Ray of Sickness and shrunk with. Okay, and then no reaction with Animate Dead. Okay, and then violent reaction with higher level spells, and when cut, and when it was cut, it also
Releases energy. When broken or cut.
Oh, and the second half of it also reacted to the meteor as well. So I would say 2 parts of the same whole. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it wasn't reactive to any of the lower ranking spells I did to it, but it did set off a psychic resonance when it was visibly damaged against any type of caster, and also I believe it also set off a little bit of force attacks as well. It doesn't react pretty much at all when when anything tries to telepathically bond it. And whenever there's any type of light, it diffracts it, refracts it, and reflects it within itself, which is more than likely why we can't see it as easily in the daytime. It does have the potential to absorb energy with Ray of Sickness, but it also shrunk whenever I tried to use Vampire Touch on it, and which made me think, okay, well maybe it's alive. When I tried to animate Dead on it, it had really no reaction to it, but it did react very, very violently with a meteor being sent into it, and it released a heavy amount of energy from it, damn near hurting me, possibly killing me at the same time. And at the beginning of my experiments, I did cut it in half, so whenever I shot the meteor at it, the second half also lit up like a sun. So that's pretty much all I could find with it. Whenever we get back,
telling you both.
Yeah. So whenever we get back to Troms, I'm going to run a few more experiments on it, with hopefully some assistance with some aids. And then whenever we finish figuring it out, I might see if we can maybe have some kind of practical application against any type of enemy that we might come across, i.e. the Dwren. So who knows? Maybe we'll actually figure some kind of practical application out from it. Hello.
I'm thinking about what you just said.
Xraxes.
Because, like, I mean, that's great and all.
Oh my God,
But
Xraxes.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I
not
was
a mage.
I was busy working on homework. What?
No, he wandered into problem. Neither of our characters, like, really understand magic, so I don't know where you're going with this. So Mahkah will turn to you and say, "That's interesting, but what does that? Where does this leave us?"
Well, honestly, it's kind of a long shot, but Jacobe does have what looks to be a firearm. So what if we use the firearm as a energy source? Because it is known to store energy. Why don't we use that as an energy source, and then...
No, that's not. No.
I'm just posing.
Use the firearm. Is that what you just said?
No.
What?
What he's saying is he wants to have the energy firearm uses be the crystals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not saying he wants him to use it.
You must have cut out, because
Yeah.
From what I heard, that you were insinuating the firearm just generated things. I'm like, no, Akuma would know that that's not the case.
No. So maybe we can use it as like a base for weaponry. Because for all we know, maybe that release of energy might pack an extra punch to it.
Perhaps.
Never know. I mean, I won't be able to find anything out until I run a few more tests on it.
Yes.
And, experiment a little bit more. Maybe I'll have Jacobe help me on my next test.
Yeah, it's not really a test when it's just one instance. It's like that's not how the scientific method works. Like you're like, I will do this one test. Now I know everything. That's not. No, it would be. You're living in a time of magic where you'd be doing testing on magic a lot. So the people like, for instance, Avalon, or other people like
Avalon would be a bad example.
No,
he would be
he's a perfect example. What the heck are
You
you
made
talking
him
about? He wasn't the one that did that to himself. He got to
I'd
his
say
position.
I'd say the Storm Mage would probably be a better example.
They're all good examples because they're all high-level magic. They had to get there from somewhere. Most of it was probably from knowledge. Also, some of it was probably from practice, and also because they're just learned people, they would have tested and refined and continually tested. In order for you to learn the most that you'd want out of these crystals, you need to test and study them for years.
Well, right now we kind of don't have years.
Yes.
So,
Oh, he just said that out of character. There's no way that he knows the method.
Oh.
I have no idea about these things before.
okay.
You're telling me, well, they reflect light. I'm like, I don't know what that.
Basically,
Yeah, Draxus doesn't know what that means either.
Okay,
Wait,
I
we're both physical.
I'm not a
More
dumb character,
Well, I
but
mean-
I don't have the knowledge that you do.
More than likely, I would have explained it to you.
Okay.
Maybe.
Because
Well, then-
I
So it's able to bend, distort, and disperse light.
No, I know. But I'm just
There you
saying that,
go.
like, over
there.
my character doesn't know what to do with this information. It's not something that they would know about. The best example or the best thing is, well, what can we do with it?
Well, like I said, we can maybe put it in our weapons, but the main thing that I'm saying is be extremely careful with it. Meaning that more than likely, we shouldn't be tossing it around like it's just a ball.
Well, I'm pretty sure
Huh.
that most of you have down, except one
was-
person.
She was doing it just because she wanted to. It just makes sense. I don't care.
Yeah, I say this in character. I don't think that we want to end up, having a major explosion, because I'm pretty sure that y'all might have heard that. It was a pretty loud explosion. That was from
Yeah.
So Mahkah.
Oh,
Mahkah
no.
just.
Oh no, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
How far inland is the institute or whatever?
Oh no, I can.
Akuma would have heard it.
No, wouldn't have heard. But Mahkah.
No, that's not what I'm asking. Did Calypso hear it?
It's Calypso wouldn't have been able to put things together. You're on an island of mages.
Okay, thank God.
It could have just been anything.
Okay, when you say this, I would have turned to you and been like, we do not, and we shall not, test this whilst on Calypso's ship.
Yeah, I know. Hence why I'm saying that if we see someone about to throw it, we should probably try and stop them. Because that explosion probably would have been enough to severely injure me.
Michael,
Mhm.
I'm going to also want, I don't know how to do this, but I'm probably going to need, I'll probably need, Jacobe's help, along with, of course, Akuma, and also Franz. I will probably want to ward these, mesh
Crystals?
vases that are holding the crystals, so they don't break and or like explode, or that they're able to like absorb force, or they're able to absorb like if anything bad happens, like if they fall over, if someone breaks them. I want it to be able to like contain or at least neutralize at least some aspects of an explosion from them.
Okay, so you'll definitely.
Yeah, it'll need to be as warded as Franz's potion.
I'll need to ward it, and we might even have the Storm Mage how to do so.
Oh no, we will.
Alright.
But I look at Mahkah and I look at Zeraxis and I say, so probably our best option for right now until I can get more information on it would probably be to keep these crystals more than likely separate.
Yes.
And also keep them away from anything that's explosive, i.e. the gunpowder on the ship.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Also, Michael,
other than that, they're from what I can tell
Wouldn't be a
as of
thing.
right now. Pardon, Michael.
Stop, don't. It's IE wouldn't be fitting for this world.
Okay.
I'll make one little mesh one, but it'll be a lot stressed. And the purpose of this one will be I want to test the warding to see if it works.
Okay.
And also, I will use it to prove to Calypso that this will be less dangerous ship.
Okay, that's actually
To be a better.
That's actually not a half bad idea. Maybe I can. Okay. I do also have a spell that might be able to, make a barrier around it to
Does
protect
it
it.
require concentration?
Yes, it does.
Then no.
Then it's useless.
I
I
didn't.
mean, it's great in like small sorts of time. If something happens around them, you could instantly cast it on them. But we would need something that's like permanently, so that when we're asleep, nothing bad happens. Please don't, Michael.
Honestly,
You're
I'd
the
say
one that spoke it into
existence. Honestly, I'd say let's just, if anything, try and keep it as steady as possible. If anything happens, we'll just handle it from there. But for right now, let's keep those crystals on our #1 priority for right now, and the safety of the ship at our #1 priority.
You're stating that they are.
Yeah.
Still,
That's fine.
Okay. Other than that, I continue helping Mahkah and Draxes with theirs.
Okay. So, I think that ought to,
Yeah, I think this is good.
yeah. Plenty interesting.
Okay.
Plenty interesting session.